That is a live.
You're still in the same house, Tony, I take it, that beautiful house.
The one near Avatar's Abode.
Yeah, 2008, you were in a...
Right. No, we sold that. We sold everything, and we're not too far away. We're in the closest big town called Nambour.
Yeah, okay, very good.
Where my wife grew up. She has close connections with the
nice.
Sunshine Coast.
Nice.
So do I, but she particularly has connections to this little town. It was the rural farming centre. It was the administrative centre, and then the Sunshine Coast just sprung up around it.
Oh my God, I want to be there so bad. What a beautiful.
Have you ever been to Australia?
Yes, I went anniversary. Oh my God.
Oh.
It was great.
You've been more than once, haven't you, First Day? Have you been more than once?
Just that once.
Right.
What year?
And you guys showed us such an amazing time. I mean, the tour was incredible and the hospitality was top notch. I had such a beautiful, beautiful sahavas with you guys.
What year?
Yeah, that's Main's a good operator.
It was 3 years ago, wasn't it, Tony?
Yeah, 2018. Baba came in 58. It was his 60th anniversary.
Great.
But you guys had Bernard Bruford out there last year.
Yeah. I got to go with him to Brook Green Gardens, and he gave some great talks, both here, at the center and at the Sufi Center, or, Yukon Dunes.
Oh, good.
I think they had a good time. We sure enjoyed them.
They had the time of their lives.
That's great. Well, they deserve it.
They spent 2 nights in a motel out of about, 4 months.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Send our love to Diana and Bill.
I will.
How are they?
Well, they're going really well. Bill's in good health, and Diana's a powerhouse as usual.
Good. Awesome. Happy to hear that.
Yeah. No, she's such an extraordinary artist. She's so dynamic, isn't she?
Oh, very talented and beautiful. And
Jai Baba, Tamir Baba ki Jai.
Jai Baba, Mehernath.
Jai Baba, Pariste, Jai Baba, Jonathan, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Tony is there, Jai Baba Tony. Charles.
Jai Baba,
Mary. Mary. And who else is there? Jai Baba, Jai Baba. How is the situation there? Norman is there. Norman. Chirag. Chirag is not there. No? Yeah. Chirag, yeah. Jai Baba, Chirag. Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
It's a good thing we read our
situation there in America. Tough, yes, worst.
America, I don't know about, because Baba said, forget the world. Temperature in my home is lovely, 70, 75 degrees. My garden is blooming. Baba is ever present on Zoom and in my home. The cats are well, Jim is well, my son is well, and my daughter is in Florida. So all is well here.
Mehernath, things are beginning to open up in Myrtle Beach. There's more traffic. The beaches are open, and also the hotels are in the process of opening. How many come, we don't know, but.
From tomorrow, just in Maharashtra also, divided in 3 zones, red zone, orange zone, and green zone. Now from tomorrow they will open orange and green zone. A red zone, just it is the hot spot, Pune, Bombay, Nasik, many places, 13 places I think. So in Maharashtra, it is hot zone, red zone, and just they will lock down 100%. And other part, green and orange zone, from tomorrow they are opening. Ahmednagar is included in orange zone.
Oh, good.
That's why they will open the Ahmednagar city also. And other places, just, what is in red zone, the lockdown is there. Yeah.
How many cases have they had and fatalities? That wasn't clear to me, India and locally.
All over India. All over India.
Yeah, how many deaths?
36,000,
Hmm.
infected. 36,000 infected and 1,100 something death. 1,100 something is the death. The death is that much, but mostly Bombay, Pune, Delhi, in Gujarat state, Ahmedabad, Bhauji, and Madhya Pradesh MP, Indore and Bhopal, and then Rajasthan, Jaipur, Kota, Tok, all these places are in red zone.
That's not that many for the amount of people in India, my gosh.
The Modi just, he did the lockdown since March, immediately it took the action. Second thing, I think so, the India now, because summer is there, that's why it is very hot. Scientists, they said, it doesn't affect, but I think so it affects, the hot atmosphere, is here all over India. That's why now the India is protecting by God's bless. That is there. No, but why happened in, we also don't understand, America and Europe, all the developed countries only this thing happened. If you see poor countries, many poor countries are there, they are not taking that much precautionary measure also. But it is not affected that much. Why it is like that, nobody knows, God knows.
Yeah, I think it's like that in Indonesia as well. There's up to a third or half of a village may be infected and no one is presenting bad symptoms.
Yeah,
because the nutrition is more wholesome and they don't put so much junk in their food, and they possibly don't spray their air with so much junk, and possibly it's because they are just healthier lifestyles, more natural.
Yeah. And also in Indians, they also take a lot of ginger, garlic, and turmeric, and other Ayurvedic stuff, people they take. That's why I think so. The effect is not that much. It is not that much. People, even infection is there, but people are not dying. And many precautionary measures we have to take when we get like infected by pneumonia. Then one should not eat the cold things, like ice cream, curd. One should stop eating all these things, cold drink and that, And in Ayurveda, it is said that, don't, that season-wise, we have to change everything. And that also it helps, That also it helps. Otherwise, it becomes worst, anytime, evening time also, Ayurvedic says, don't eat cold things like ice cream, night time, or cold drink. Most of the time, it is better evening time to take the hot drink. Daytime, we can take the afternoon time, daytime, cold things. And if winter is there, then stop taking all these things, And this precautionary measure, if we take, then I think so, people, they will get protected. People will get protected, yeah.
Mehernath, I think we should put you on YouTube as the Ayurvedic advisor to America.
No, that is very important. People should, season changes, then people, they should change the food also.
I know, that's
Yeah,
right.
and that becomes, more comfortable for everybody. Otherwise, then cough, cold, sneezing, everything starts, and then if the pneumonia is there, then it becomes worst. That's why all the time we had to take precautionary measure. In future also, people, they can do that, And then all this distance and that, Baba told us, all these things we had to follow, we had to adopt, Baba was in Meherabad, and once, the bar soap, Abdul Rahman, his name was Abdul Rahman, but Baba gave the nickname bar soap. He killed the snake. When he killed the snake, uh, uh, he wanted that snake, Baba should see. That's why that dead snake he took in his hand and he brought before Baba and he showed to Baba. And Baba said, it is no good. Why you touched that dead snake? Now you can go and 20 times you can wash your hand. 20 times, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 20 times, And just now we are doing that, each time cleaning, using sanitizer and using soap also to clean our hand. And doctor also said, up to 20 seconds, we can clean the hand. Even anything we touch, we had to clean the hand. And in 1925, Baba taught to the Mandli all this hygienic way how to live in this world. That is the God's work. That there is Krishna Nayar's also one story is there, Baba's time in 1925, toilets were there, but soap pit and that, it was just they dug the big pit and all the dirty water used to go in that, toilet and that into the pit. And then every 2 days, somebody used to clean that whole pit. He used to jump into that pit and then he used to clean with bucket, And Papa Jasawala, he used to do that. When after Papa Jasawala, one day he wanted to go to the bazaar and he told Krishna Nayar, you can clean that pit. And Krishna Nayar said yes. And that time Baba gave the order to everybody, take bath only once because water shortage is there. And that was Baba's order. And Krishna, in the morning he took the bath, but again Papa Jasawala, he gave him this work and just that whole pit, all toilet and dirty water was there. He did that. He did clean everything, and then afterwards he went and he took the bath in bathroom. When he took the bath, somebody complained, Baba, Krishna Nair, he broke your order. And Baba asked what order he broke. And the guy told Baba he took bath twice today, in the morning also. And after half an hour also, again he has taken the bath. Baba called him and Baba asked him, and because of pride, Krishna Nair, he said, just Papa Jasawala, he told me to clean the pit and I cleaned that. That's why I was dirty. All my body also, it was dirty. That's why I have taken the bath. That is not bad. And then Baba said, just go out in the bathroom and 7 times you can take the bath. And come outside, then again go inside and take bath. And 7 times he took the bath. And then Baba called him. And Baba said, you got clean? He said, yes, Baba, I am now very clean. Then Baba said, now outside you are the clean. But what about your inside? In your stomach, in your head, from the top to bottom, you are dirty from inside. And who will clean that? Outside, 7 times you have taken bath, you cleaned everything, but inside who will clean? Then he did not say anything. And Baba said, try to clean that also. Not only outside, but inside also, top to bottom, you should get clean. And that is the Baba's work, you know. Baba, he cleans us from inside. We see that only from outside, and this all inside sanskaras, karmas, you know. Because of that, all this thing happens, you know. What is the reaction inside, you know, it comes outside, and then all this difficulty problem that arises, you know. That's why we have to get clean inside and outside. And both cleanliness is the perfect thing, you know. That's why people, they are clean from outside, but more big majority of the world, they are dirty from inside. Mind is dirty. All the, from top to bottom, you know, everything is dirty. And that, because of that, you know, this thing is happening. That's why people should turn to the God, spirituality, and get it clean. Baba is ready. Washing machine is there outside, inside, you know, he's cleaning every day. But people, they don't want to come. That is the difficulty.
Oh, they don't want to be cleaned.
They don't want to be clean. They think outside, you know, we are cleaning ourselves, but inside also, then there will be no disease. Inside diseases are more dangerous than outside, you know. That illness is very difficult. Inside illness is more difficult than outside. And that's why now we have to take the treatment, you know, from Baba inside cleanliness. And that Baba is doing that treatment, you know, to the people. Once, you know, one guy, he came to Baba, and he had one instrument, you know, it called Shahnai. I think so, you know the Shahnai. And he was good Shahnai player. And he came to Baba and he said to Baba, Baba, just I am very good Shahnai player, instrument player. You can allow me. And Baba said, in future I will call you. You know, my mood is not there, but in future definitely I will call you. He said, no, Baba, just I came from the far distance and I want to play before you, and you will like my Shahnai. Then what Baba said, you know, just 100 and 1,700 illness, disease already I caught. Now one is more, means this Shahnai player. If he comes and he likes, he wants to play, then how that illness, that disease will become 1,701. And that is good, you know, you can play. And he played before Baba. He could not understand what Baba want to say, but he said, yes, Baba, you like my Shahnai. Now in future also, anytime you call me, I will come. And Baba said, okay, I will call you in future also. And Baba said, there is no harm, because already 1,700 disease now I caught, and now this is one more. That's why no harm, no harm. And all this illness and disease, you know, we are there, you know. And when we come to God also, he takes our all disease and that, you know, all the time. And that is God's work, you know, all these sanskaras and karmas and impression, and then he suffers a lot. He suffers a lot. For that purpose he comes, you know. When we feel happy, yes, we perform dance before Baba, we sang before Baba, just Baba said this, Baba said that, you know, that is the human nature. But we never understand, you know, how God suffers, you know, but God, he suffers a lot. And he comes only to take the burden of everybody, and that burden he's taking. And now, again, he will clean, you know, now all these difficulties and problems, you know, because people, they are taking his name, praying to him, doing meditation in the name of Meher Baba. Then he has to take more suffering, more suffering. And he's doing that for us.
Mehernath.
Yeah.
Is it true Baba said when there is suffering, you do not accumulate more sanskaras during the
Yeah, yeah,
suffering?
yeah.
Okay.
More sanskara. During the suffering, that sanskara gets clean. But again, next moment we create different sanskaras. We create different sanskaras. That's why it is impossible. For that purpose, not to create the sanskaras, Baba told, just remember him. Perform Baba's prayer, Baba's Arti, all the time, take his name, and that helps to clean the sanskaras. That helps to clean the sanskaras. He's like a washing machine, and when we turns to the Meher Baba, then it gets clean, everything gets clean. But Baba said, when we renounce the world, sannyas, we do the meditation in the name of God, we do the fasting, we create different type of sanskaras. It never get washed out, it never gets clean, but the new sanskaras, that's why Baba said we can do the fast, but fast of mind, not fast of physical body.
I know.
Fast of mind, Baba wants that we should do the fast of mind, we do not allow mind to think more and more. That's why Baba said, just remain in present, no past, no future. If the future, then more imagination and more dream we create. Past, when we remember, then that is also sanskaras. Past sanskaras we bring in present. That's why Baba said, footless and headless. No mind, and then if mind is not there, then will not thought will not come, and if legs are not there, then will not travel in outer world, here and there and there and there. Whole life we are doing that, that's why he said, become the footless and headless, and that is the good life. Then in present, remember Baba, don't remember the world. If we remember world, we create the sanskaras.
You know what
Only,
happened?
yeah.
The other day, I was walking, towards Briarcliff. I live across the street, so I wanted to see about walking on the beach. And I'm walking to the Baba Center in the direction, and I thought, oh, I'll just walk up to the gate there and look in, because I haven't been to the center in so long. So Mehernath, I go, and I approach the gate. I don't know, this must be sanskara. I bend down to put my hands under the gate to touch the land, because I was feeling, Baba put his feet there, as if I have to do that to, So anyway, I sit down in front of the gate, and I see the stones on the side placed beautifully that says, I am the ocean of love. And I sit down cross-legged in the sand. I never did this before. And I just gaze down the path. And all of a sudden, there's a bush on my right, and a black snake jets out about 12 inches away from me, and then he recoils. And mind you, I had been saying, Meher Baba, Baba, just the chanting the whole time I was walking to the gate. Then I sat down, I was, trying to keep in my mind. I jump up, I go, Baba, Baba, and I run away. And I thought, what is this? Like the snake is protecting the king here. The king's whatever. And but then I realized Baba is warning me to some degree, don't be so foolish. Maya is waiting for you. Even you come to the gate of your king, Maya is waiting for you. so I thought, oh, you know, Maya is in the center as well as outside of center. And of course, we were talking last week about keeping Baba in our heart, which is more important than going to the gate and touching, you know, but my mind, I don't know why that happened, just to teach me more deeply what I've already known about keeping Baba within. But still, you need these reminders. So I'm just telling you what happened, you all. And even I wanted to go to the lagoon cabin to bring flowers. I kept thinking of that. And someone said, give Baba the flowers in your heart. I said, oh, of course. I know. This is why this is all happening. He doesn't want the external show, the devotion, all these things that, you know, he wants us to have it more deep in every cell of our being, you know, so that it's just a part of our being, our DNA, our cellular functioning. So I just wanted to share that with you and see if you had any thoughts about it.
No, that is good, you know. When thought comes about Baba Center, that is a real good thing. You know, they say, Mulla ki daud, masjid tak. Mullah, you know, priest of Muslim, he runs only up to mosque, you know, that is his work. And Baba lovers also work is that, you know, remember Baba, come to Meherabad or run to Baba Center, you know, that is good thing. That is not bad, you know.
But
because our focus, our concentration is only towards Meherabad. And that is a really good thing, you know. That is good.
Snakes are more, because of less people, more animals are coming out. They feel less oppressed. You know, they can come out into their own little environment and feel a little bit safer. But anyway, I also wanted to tell you one other thing. May I?
Yeah.
Okay. A week before this happened, the shutdown of the Baba Center, on Sunday morning, I woke up from dream, and I was getting ready to go to Baba Center, you know, take darshan at Baba's house. And the dream, I was kissing feet of a mandali. And then when I went to Baba's house, I saw his feet were encased in plexiglass, which they never were before. Mm-hmm. So I thought, oh, this is not Baba's, Mandali's feet I kissed. It was Baba's feet. It was just like that. I thought, oh, this is Baba's feet. Baba's letting me know that he gave me opportunity actually in the dream, because when I get to, you know, Baba's house, like I usually do, I couldn't, because they were encased in glass. But of course, it's always for the best to preserve, as well as keep us from getting, you know, anything from one another, not to do such a thing anymore, you know. So anyway, what happened? That was my dream. So I have Baba's feet in my house anyway, and so that's my consolation. He's in my house.
Whatever our thoughts, you know, it goes to Meher Baba. That is the good thing, you know. All the time, continuously, our focus, our thoughts should be at Baba's side, you know. And that will get relief to us, you know. When we talk about Baba, the discussion about him, we forget the world. Just now, Farishte said about that, you know. Don't remember the world, just she remembers only Baba and Baba world. That happens then, you know, because world is, Baba said, you know, illusion and dream, and just time to time, you know, is to show that, you know, how the world is dream, you know. In 1944, just 5 days, you know, that Meher Baba Memorial tower. The foundation was taken place, in that 5 days, Baba showed to the Mandli, the whole world is dream, illusion, but nothing. What happened, 18th of December 1944, Pendu's father, Masaji, used to cook food for the Mandli and Baba. And there was Nariman, the Chanji's and Nariman's marriage was there. And because of his marriage, Baba told Masaji go to the Pune, and because in Ahmednagar was very small that time, and bring all the stuff for that purpose. Mera's birthday was also there. The Chanji's marriage, Nariman, the other Chanji's marriage was there, and Masaji, he went into the open truck to Pune. He purchased on 18th of December. He purchased all the stuff, and he came back to Meherabad, and he got the sunstroke. Night he did little bit Baba's night watch, and then he came in his room. And when he came in his room, early morning, the vegetable wala, market wala, he came and he opened the door, and what he just shouted his name, but just his body was lying on the cot, and the guy, he went close to him, but that time just he was the dead body was there. Then he called everybody. The doctor came there, Dr. Nilkant and other doctors. They checked and they said Masaji died. Then 19th of December, his body was buried near that railway crossing where today the memorial tower is there. And Baba came. Baba was in Mehernath, and Mehernath was under construction, but Baba was staying in Garra's place, and Baba came from Mehernath, and then his body was buried on 19th of December. 20th of December, the many people, they came from Bombay, Pune, for the Nariman's and Arnava's marriage was there. For that purpose, they came, and Baba gave on 20th December, Baba gave the darshan in Bhai Satta's place, Nasarwan Mama's place. The darshan program Baba gave to all these people. 19th, Masaji died. 18th, he died. 19th, his body was buried. 20th, Baba gave the darshan to the people who came from Bombay, Pune, at Satta Bhai Satta's place in Ahmednagar. And then 21st, what happened? Adi, Junior's wife, Gulu, she was very sick, and Baba came to see her, and Baba kept his hand on her forehead. She gave the birth to the boy Dara Irani, and then afterwards when Baba came out, she died. She died. Again, Baba, he went inside, and just for sometimes Baba just he sat there, and then 22nd, Nariman and Arnava's marriage took place, and that Bhai Satta's place, and all these people who came from Bombay, and that they were there. 23rd, Baba called all the people to Meherabad, and Chanji's bedding was there, and Baba, he they made the pit, and then the Chanji's bedding was buried there, and Baba told everybody, just I will put one flower, and you can remember all the old Mandli who departed, who died, and then everybody's name was taken, and then Baba said, this is the foundation of the Meher Baba Memorial Tower. and whose name was taken, and Baba put one flower in that pit, and Baba said, this is not a memorial tower, means that this is not for their name, fame or publicity. This tower is only for in future people, they will remember the sacrifice of the Mandli member, how they lead their life with the God, and how sacrifice they did, how they surrendered to God. This is the good example for the world, and world will remember them in future. That's why all that names are there, not for their name or publicity or popularity, but people, they will remember in future their work, their dedication, their love for God, and for that purpose, that Meher Baba Memorial Tower is taken place. Then 24th, Baba called Arnavas and her mother Nargis to Meherazad, and then Baba told the Arnavas mother, you can stay here permanently. And she could not understand, because Arnavas thought, all the family members are there in Bombay, and why Baba is saying to her like that. But Baba said, just, Arnavas and Nargis, they can stay for 1 or 2 days there. And Baba said to her mother, permanently, you come and stay here. Then after sometimes she died in Bombay. And then Arnavas, she recognized why Baba said, come permanently and stay at Meherazad. Then 25th December, Mehra's birthday was there, and Mehra's birthday was celebrated on 25th December. And this is in 5 days, date, marriage, birthday celebration, everything was taken place, Baba's darshan, and Baba showed that, nothing is permanent. The whole universe, world is illusion, and it is changeable, one day good, one day bad. And Baba, he gave really very nice couplet, in Huma's ghazal, आज है मातम का घर, कल जिस जगह शादी हुई, क्या कहूँ मेरे यार, कैसी मेरी बर्बादी हुई. Today is, the sadness is there in the home, because yesterday the marriage took place, and today somebody died in that home. And this is the destruction, good and bad. That's why good is also illusion, and bad is also illusion. Death is also illusion, marriage is also illusion, and birthday of anybody, that is also illusion. And Baba, he showed that in 5 days, from 19th of December to 25th of December 1944. And this is the work of God, time to time he shows the world is illusion. Never run after world, do the act and forget, and remember Baba, and stay with God, man, stay with Meher Baba. Don't stay with this world, never become one with this world. And that was Baba's training to the monthly member, time to time. And that is the Baba's history for 75 years, what he did and what he taught it to the world in outer work journey, and how to go from outer journey to inner journey. A very proper way, Baba, he showed that, in action. And that is the Merabad Ashram, what he used to do. And then he used to take people in different places, and that, and each time he used to show that, the world is illusion, world is illusion. That is the spirituality of Meher Baba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mehernath, I think that Baba is really starting to show this very thing you are talking about to the whole world now. Look what is happening, with the seclusion people are undergoing. He is demonstrating in actual living scenario what is the real life, what is really important. I see it on the internet all the time. People are putting movies and clips and talks, and spiritualities on the rise. And, it seems like Baba is awakening humanity slowly, or maybe quickly. I don't know. It's happening.
It is happening, and the big change will come to the world. Big change will come, Big change will come to the world. Something will happen, Something will happen, and Baba wants that, Maybe his work now started in very fast, and we are observing that. That's why it is happening.
And I think this is a preparation for what you're speaking of. The big change will come. He is preparing people so that they won't be so shocked.
Yeah.
Our lemon mummy from Portland, Oregon. Betty has come for the first time after a long time. You
Jai
can
Baba, Jai Baba.
unmute yourself, please. Unmute yourself and say hello.
Jai Baba, Mehernath.
Jai Baba,
This
Jai
is my
Baba.
first time. I'm so happy to see you. This is first time I'm joining you.
Good to see you also.
I see it. Nice to see you. I see many familiar faces. Yeah, wonderful to be with you and everybody.
Lemon
Oneness, we are finding the oneness, the whole world is connecting,
Yes, that's right.
Mostly, only we talk about Meher Baba, nothing, no topic, only Meher Baba.
Yes, yeah. We can be with Meher Baba all day. It's amazing.
Lemon Mommy has been very helpful for our Circle of Center in Myrtle Beach, the Zoom. She's hosting Meher Baba sharing time, and she's active participant in morning and evening Arti. It's been so lovely.
So wonderful to see you be with everybody all the time. What an opportunity. Yeah. So good to see old friends' faces, Mehernath. When I see the advertisement of this, when Janice sends out, I think, oh, 5 o'clock. I can't do 5 o'clock today. Today I did 5 o'clock. We'll be back.
5 o'clock is hard. My eyes are only half open.
Oh my goodness, sweet.
Tri-state.
24 hours we remain at home,
Yes.
That's why we don't know night and day,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also how it is happening like that. And Baba gave the plenty of time to everybody now.
Yes, we all have time.
Everybody is very busy, And what happened,
Yes. I think Thursday is right. It's change is happening fast. Yeah.
What is happening fast.
Mehernath, I don't want to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
Here to here to here. I want to just have this quarantine be forever.
That is really good, quarantine is good, sanskaras also less sanskaras when we don't discuss with outer people about business, about profession, about work, silly things, useless things. People they talk with each other, Now everything is stopped. People they are not doing that, and that is the isolation, really good isolation. In quarantine we can stay permanently in quarantine.
Yes. With Baba,
Yeah.
quarantine with Baba, yes.
Yeah, Baba showed that world is useless. What is the use of this world? Even we do work or we don't do work, nothing happens. World doesn't run because of us. It runs because of God. That for what purpose He created the world. To go to God, but we turn to the illusory life, and now we are running after wealth, name, fame, publicity, status, and everybody is doing that. Everybody is running after that. That's why now that is the full stop Baba wants to give.
Yes, not so much now.
Yeah.
Yes.
No world, no worldly life. And from changeable to unchangeable people, they will turn. And then they will understand. They will understand, what is the unchangeable, what is the truth,
That's
because
right.
even science is also good. Baba said, yes, science is 100, but that is only for the gross world, outer world, not for inner world.
Mm-hmm.
Science never takes us up to the boundary of spirituality. That's why science is good up to one extent, but spirituality is endless. That's why Baba said, when in Toka, Baba was there, and the children's, the Prem Ashram, Meher Ashram boys, they used to go to swim, and the Chagan master, he used to teach them, and Baba said, everybody now they are learning how to swim, and many members of Mandli, they know how to swim. They are expert in that. But myself, I don't know how to swim. Myself, I don't know how to swim. Then the one Mandli member, he asked Baba, why you did not learn to swim? Baba said, because I am the ocean. I am the ocean. And whole world swims in me. Then how I will swim in that? Because myself, I am the ocean. And the world is swimming in me. That's why itself, myself, I am the ocean. That's why God never swims, But He allows us to swim in His ocean. He allows whole world to swim in His ocean, and world is swimming in His ocean. That's why we can jump into the ocean and swim in His ocean. That He wants, That's why Baba said, that's why I don't know how to swim, Because world, they swims in the ocean, and He is the ocean of unlimited. And that is really the good thing.
Mehernath, I have a question. You mentioned earlier that Baba is still suffering cleaning us. Is that true? I hope he's not suffering now.
He is not suffering, because now, when God comes in limitation, world and worldly life, and He takes the limited body, then He suffers a lot. But when He drops the body, He becomes the ocean, and then knowledge infinite, power infinite, and bliss infinite, everything, now He is using. Unlimited ocean is there, that's why no suffering for the truth. But when He comes on the earth, then He suffers, because He comes in limitation. He doesn't use power. That is the most difficult task, But now He's free. He's unlimited. When 1969, He dropped His body on 31st January. On 30th, He told to the Mandli member, Bhauji was there, other Mandli members were there. He told, Yad Rakh, I am not this body. Remember this, I am not this body. And one word He uttered, Yad Rakh, that is from His mouth. And then on gesture, I am not this body. Then after 1 hour, again He repeated same thing, Yad Rakh, I am not this body. Then 11 o'clock also He repeated same thing, Yad Rakh, remember this, I am not this body. And next day He became unlimited, because He dropped His body and He became ocean. The ocean was in the limited body, in like drop, like you and me. That's why He used to take all the burden of the world, and He suffers a lot. He was suffering, but the next day He became unlimited ocean, free from all bindings, free from everything. And that's why He said, remember this. Meher Baba means not only photo. Meher Baba is not the only statue or painting. He is unlimited. He is unlimited. Otherwise, people, we feel Baba means one photo we keep, and we feel Baba is this picture, this painting, this statue. But He is not statue. He is not only that photo or painting. He is unlimited. He is everywhere. And today He showed that, He is unlimited. He is in every house. He is in every heart. He is not only in Samadhi or Makkah, Medina or the Jerusalem or Ayodhya, Mathura or Meher Baba centers. Is there, but he's everywhere, you know. And that experience he's giving to the world, you know. And in future, the world should understand that, you know, he's everywhere. He's with us all the time, you know. Wherever we remember him, we take his name, he's there. He's there. And this is the unlimited Meher Baba. Ocean.
Thank
He's
you.
everywhere. He's in America, he's in India, he's in Iran. Everywhere, he's everywhere. And he showed that to us, you know. He showed to us. That's why on 30th of January, he told that, Yad Rakh, I'm not this body. You know. But that time people, Mandli people, they got scared how to tell to the world. But afterwards, in awakening, vision came to Bhauji, and then Baba told, just what I said in 69, you can tell to the world. And then Bhauji gave in awakening also. And Baba Bhauji told to the world what happened, you know, on 30th January. And that is the most important, you know. God is there, then everything is possible, you know. People, they get scared of that, you know. Why should we get scared of everything? That's why unlimited God, we can swim in his ocean. Unlimited ocean is there. And Baba said, I am the ocean. And then everything will get clean, good or bad. All sanskaras, it gets clean. And for that purpose now, we can hold his daman all the time. Remember more and more Baba, remain in present, and don't bring past into present. No imagination of future. That's why all the time we used to say, become like a dead body. And if you become like a dead body, life is good. Life is good. People's attachment also now the becoming less and less, you know, for relatives, for family members also, you know. There was lot of attachment, you know, people used to run if anybody used to get sick or death, marriage. Now see, people, they don't want to go. This is the detachment, you know. And that is coming to the people. People, they don't want to go. They don't want to attend the funeral. They don't want to attend to marriage. And people, they are controlling themselves now. All Baba's work, you know, it is happening. You know, what Baba did in 75 years, you know. Now that people, they are implementing in the world, and people will follow that rules and regulations, you know, Meher Baba's divine rule, divine regulation.
Mehernath, I was walking on the beach the other day, and truly it was a revelation to me to see the change in people's faces that were on the beach. Very calm, very inward. They were appreciating the nature, just taking a walk without needing to be partying and drinking beers and all this stuff. And it was just really amazing, just a real shift on the people who were still walking the beach before the beaches were open. Now, God knows, you know, if the vacationers come, I hope they will be more mindful and more present to preserving nature. Jai Baba, mommy. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba bol rahe. Jai Baba bol rahe. Anna is there, yeah. Anna is there, Jim is there.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba Maha.
Jai Baba.
She was there, but he's hiding.
Hare Rama.
Jai Meher Baba.
Tony is there.
Jai Baba.
Yeah.
Jai Baba Rama.
Jai Rama, Jai Baba.
That's why what Baba started in Meherabad, all the Baba's mission, school, and that, you know, Baba said also, my school is also, you know, not, it is like worldly school, totally my school is different from the world. And he gave admission to the childrens from Arangaon also, from different places, from Iran also, from Bombay. Many students they came, and Baba's school, it was totally different from the worldly school, and everything Baba used to teach, first just worldly things, all the good books and that holy books, they used to learn. Baba used to teach them. Baba used to talk, tell them. Then Baba appointed the different type of the people. After that, there was one uncle, lawyer uncle, and Borkar, and they used to talk about Mahabharata and Ramayana and Vedant to the student. They used to teach, and then afterwards, step by step, that Meherashram boys, they started changing themselves from inner journey, and then Baba they just started the Prem Ashram, and then the different boys and Abdullah and others also, they got the inner experience, and Abdullah also up to 6th plane, Baba took him, and then he remained there 3 days. Then afterwards in crossword, when Baba brought, then lot of suffering he saw, and he never wanted to come on the gross world, the cross understanding. He wanted to remain in 6th plane, because that happiness, everything, Pendu, when he used to ask him, what you are seeing, what you are observing, and he used to say Meher Baba, nothing but Meher Baba. And he was very happy in that atmosphere, he was one with that atmosphere. And after 3 days, he came down, and like that different experience Baba he gave. And Baba said, just Borkar and lawyer uncle, uh, they talked with people worldly life, worldly religious life, but step by step Baba took them into the inner journey. And for that purpose, Baba he opened that school. And Baba said, who just learn from my school, step by step they will change. Not this life, some they will change in this life, some next life, some after 300, 200 years, but definitely the change will take place. Teachers also who taught in Baba's school also, that change also, they will get that change, inner journey. And for that purpose, Baba he opened the Prem Ashram, Meher Ashram, Hazrat Baba Jan school, girls school, all this school Baba started, the reason was totally inner journey, not outer journey, and in that inner journey, Baba is to take them in a different way. First, the traditional, orthodox, everything Baba did, and step by step, the change took place, and then children's, they became different. And who comes closer and closer to the God, person becomes useless to the world and worldly people. 100% person becomes useless. When person becomes useful to the God and spirituality, then worldly life he becomes useless. And all monthly members were like that, for the world they were useless, because they were near unlimited ocean, and their life became totally changed. Everything was different, their talking way, their experience, their feeling, and all of you also saw that, monthly people's life, and that it was totally different from the worldly people. Now such type of the people will find them after 700 years. When Baba will come, they will come. They will come. Such type of the personality, such type of the understanding, Today, just now, the people, they are coming to the Baba. Many they are coming to the Baba, but they are bringing their sanskaras also, impressions also. And then most of the time people, they don't like to talk about Baba. For sometimes they like to talk about Baba, but after that, they like the outer world. They discuss about the outer world, outer life, and they feel very happy. They discuss about the politics. They discuss about the newspaper. They discuss about the television, and they feel very happy. See how smart I am because I know everything. And Meher Baba people are useless. They don't know anything because they don't talk about the worldly life. They don't talk about the worldly life. And, that is the life, we are going closer and closer to our Lord. And we don't want this world and worldly life, we don't want. And that is the good thing, and Baba is working, and that's why Baba's manifestation, is working upon Baba lovers. And that's why we are getting that courage to come closer and closer to Baba and forget the world and remember more and more to Meher Baba, and we are doing that. That is like we are becoming, intoxicated. Just liquor when people, they are alcoholic and they don't get the liquor, then they become restless. Like that, we also, if we don't take Baba's name, we don't discuss about Baba, we also get restless. Yesterday, one boy, alcoholic, because now because of the lockdown, all the shops are closed and that, and the boy from Haryana, Rohtak, he become restless, and what he did, he become too restless and he killed his mother and father yesterday. He killed. He got that much irritated and restless, anger, and just he took the big pipe and he killed mother and father. That is the worldly life. When we become restless for the worldly thing, then it becomes harmful. It becomes, but when we become restless for the God, it becomes useful, more useful, because our life, inner life gets changed. And outer life, if person is money-minded, religious, then he becomes worst, and then he fights with each other. Alcoholic, he wants. If a person takes drugs, then he wants drugs. If he don't get the drugs, then he commit the crime. He commit the crime, and person becomes worst and worst. That's why the whole Baba's Daman, life becomes different. Life becomes different. And Baba lovers, step by step, they will never become harmful to the world. They never becomes harmful to the world. That is the most important thing, because poison, it becomes less and less and less, and Baba is working upon us. And then one day there will be no poison, no sanskaras, no impression, and then what will happen? We'll merge into the God, and we'll become God. All of us will become God. Because once the soul gets pure, and the pure soul, when it merges into the God, then what it happens? Only God, nothing else but God. And Baba is doing that work, everywhere. That's why death and birth is illusion. Why to run after illusion, That is all, everything is illusion. Death is also illusion, birth is also illusion. But how long we stay in this world? Because in this physical form, we came in contact of God through this mind. We knew Meher Baba is God, and that is the plus point. That's why protect the body. Why to protect the body? Because we have to remember Baba. The body will become useful, mind will become useful to take Meher Baba's name, Baba's work, to spread Baba's love. For that purpose, our body is important, Worldly people's body is not important because a lot of desires, sanskaras and impressions, and then they run, they become restless, and then they commit the mistake, difficulties, problems. They go in depression or mentally unsound. Many things happens, Baba lovers, when we are with Baba, even something happens, we never take the worst step. We'll never take the worst step, Even we don't have capacity, but we'll never become the harmful to the world. because that poison is becoming less and lesser, and that is the plus point for us. The rule of Jesus Christ, if somebody slap on one cheek, then say on the second side we can say the same thing is there, and that is the harvest for the world, and we are becoming like that. Whatever we are doing, that is the according to Meher Baba's rule, regulation, message, and order. That's why we are following the order of Meher Baba. We are trying to obey Meher Baba. And that is 100% true, And world will change now. Baba wants the world should change, and it will take step by step. It will get changed. That's why he opened the ashram in many places, and then just demolished, the ashram. But in that ashram also, he taught all these things, how to lead our life, even we are in the worldly life, but how to live in this world, he said like that, दुनिया में बरसों रहे और मन मेरे पास दुनिया में फंसते नहीं वो जन मेरे दास. We can remain in the world, life together, but never become one with the world and worldly life. And that people, they are my followers, Baba said. Who remains in the world, they lead the worldly life, they lead everything, but they never attach to the world. And that type of the people, they are my followers. That's why we are in worldly life. Baba showed how to lead the life in this world, Run after Baba, never run after worldly people. And that is the detachment, and he showed. And in his 75 years life, all the incident, it is like that, all the incident, what Baba created, all incident is like that. And when we read, we get interest. One Baba story incident, 100 times also we read, we get more understanding. We feel happiness in that, If worldly book we read, we don't get that much happiness, 5 times, 6 times, we'll never read. But Baba's book, each time when we read, our understanding get changed. And we feel more happiness in that, We never get sadness, when we read Baba's books, we never get sadness. Worldly books 2-3 times only we'll read, and then we'll say, no, we are fed up of that, But Baba's book, that is totally different,
Yeah.
That's why we can read that books. And what Baba gave the teaching to the Mandli people, his followers, we can read again and again, and we get lot of understanding what Baba wants from us, And step by step we get change. Kekobad, when he came to Baba first time, 1927, 1944 he came to stay at Mehernath, 44. But first he came in 1927 to the Mehernath for Baba's darshan. And what happened, some injury was there to his leg, and Baba told, just, you can, Baba gave the dhuni ash to him, and Baba said, put on your injury and you will get cured. And he did that, and he got cured. And 44, because of that, he came to stay with Meher Baba. Erajas Allah, when he was 11 years old, he came along with the Gaimai, Meru, and Manu, and there was their relative Gulu in Tonga, and horse Tonga. Erech also he sat, and all 6-7 people, they were in the Tonga, and Baba was sitting near Dhuni. 1927, he was sitting near Dhuni, and Gaima he observed from far distance, And she said, Baba will not like this. You know, all of us, we are sitting in the Tonga and a lot of burden to the horse, and Baba will get upset. That's why she said to Erach, you can jump from the Tonga. And Erach was the 11 years old boy, and he jumped from the Tonga, and he got injured. You know, his both knee, you know, got injured. And then all they came to Baba, and Baba, he gave the dunya ash to the Erach, and Baba put that dunya ash on his knee where the injury was there. And 11 years old, he was that time 11 years old. And 1938, he came permanently to stay with Meher Baba. And this is the Meher Baba's different type of remedy, medicine. You know, he used to give medicine to the people. Whoever used to come to Baba, you know, different type of remedy, different type of medicine.
You know, Mehernath,
Yeah.
Eric would say he was delivered to Baba.
He was delivered to Baba. Yeah, that is true. And when 11 years old, you know, he came in his contact, and Baba gave that the medicine to him, that remedy. And then 38 permanently came to stay with Baba. Kekobad, he came 44 close to Baba. And that work Baba used to do with the people, particular people. Sorosh was there, and he was 16, 17 years old. And Gulumai, he took him to the Pune. Baba was in Pune ashram, and Kasba Pet, where Sadashiv Patil's house was there. And Sorosh, he said, I will not come to Meher Baba. I don't want to take his darshan. I don't want to bow down him. And Gulumai said, okay, then you can sit in the Tonga. I will go to Baba. And she went. She took Baba's darshan. And Baba said, you came alone? She said, no, Baba, somebody is with me, my relative. And Baba said, where is your relative? And she said, he's sitting outside, Baba, in the Tonga. Baba said, call him. And then she went, and Sorosh said, I will not take the darshan. I will go inside, but I will not take darshan of Meher Baba. She said, don't take darshan, but at least come. And he's calling, and respect him. And all the time, Sorosh used to think, you know, he should become the king. He should become the king. And when he went to the Baba, Baba asked him, you know, you want to become the king, and I will make you the king. First question Baba asked to him, you want to become the king? And Baba said, yes, I will make you the king. And he felt very happy, and just he bowed down on Baba's feet, and he felt very happy. And then Baba said, now you can come to me all the time. Whenever you get the time, come along with Gulumai, and I will make you the king. And he became very happy, and he said, 100% I will come, but you make me the king. And then afterwards, you know, he became the mayor of Ahmednagar, and very rich. He was very poor boy, but he became very rich, you know. And then he started the transport company, and 500 buses, you know, he purchased, you know. And that transport just it started all over Maharashtra. And then he became the mayor of the Ahmednagar, and then he involved in the politics. He became the politician. And that is Baba's work, you know. Different way he used to, the people used to come to him, he used to bring people different way.
Mehernath, you talked about being a dead body a while ago. Can you say more about that?
Dead body. Yeah. Being a dead body. Baba said, being a dead body, even we are alive, God is independent. God is independent. We are dependent. Why? Because we need oxygen. We are dependent on oxygen, and that without oxygen we will not survive. Our body will not survive. You know, that's why we are dependent on everything. we are dependent on water, food, and we said we are independent person. I don't need anybody. I don't need relatives, because myself I am the independent. I go alone. I go to the different places also. I go to the tour. I go myself. But that is not true. We are dependent. We are not independent, because oxygen we need water, we need food, and we say we are independent. God is independent. Why God is independent? Because God doesn't need water, God doesn't need food, He doesn't need the oxygen also, and we should not depend on things. Become the dead body. Whatever happens, happens. And when we become the dead body, then Baba said, like water, when we feel thirsty, in time we get the water, we can drink. If we don't get the water, we should not think about water, we should not think about food. And anytime, whenever food comes, we can eat. We never think about, I'm sleepy, I want go to sleep, I want nap, I want this, because dead body doesn't need sleep, dead body doesn't need a nap. Whenever the time is there, anytime we can go to sleep, anytime we can take the food. And that is Baba said, the dead body. He never said stop the water, stop the food, or don't go to sleep. But 24 hours, whenever we get that, we can eat, like dead body. Dead body doesn't ask anything, dead body doesn't need anything. And Baba said, if we become the dead body, 101% we achieved God. We'll come close to God, and we will merge into the God, 100%. But we should become the dead body. And a dead body doesn't have their own thoughts. The dead body never controls the world, never controls people. Dead body doesn't want status, position, no pride. And one should become the dead body, and life becomes good. And that's why Baba said, dead body or stone. Stone is also good. Even we are alive, but if we become like a stone, then people, they say good about ourselves, we don't care. People say bad about ourselves, we don't care, good and bad also. And if we become the stone, then the 100% God realization. 100% God realization. But if somebody says something to us, we get upset. All the time we get upset. Somebody says good to us, we feel happiness. Means all the weaknesses are within us, That's why we had to clean that weaknesses, That weaknesses. That's why Baba, he gave that one incident when on 8 or 9 July, before Baba observed the silence, he told that story. Last time I told, there was one master, saint, maybe progressive saint, and he got a lot of experience. And then he felt like that, it is good to teach, because he was old and he thought he will die soon. That's why his knowledge he should give to somebody else. And the guy will take that knowledge and just to human being, he called one human being, and he started teaching to human being. And what he observed, the human being is impossible for him to grasp his knowledge. That's why he said it is better he can teach to the animal. And then in reverse he went. And then he just to one animal, he started teaching his knowledge. And he thought the animal is worst. He will never learn. Then what to do? Then he went to the vegetable kingdom, and he tried to teach the vegetable one tree, and for longer period he taught. And then he got fed up, and he thought human being is also useless, animal kingdom is also useless, vegetable kingdom is also useless. Then what should I do? And last trial, final trial, he started teaching to the stone, and for longer period he taught to the stone. And then he got fed up, and he thought the stone is also useless. And then he took that stone and just he hit against his head, and he died in that, and stone got realization. Stone got realization. That's why Baba said, become like a stone or dead body. And if we are capable to become like that, then no reaction of world and worldly people and worldly life. And step by step, in reality, will become independent from everything. Because God is alone exist and He's independent. He is independent only. But we are dependent on all these sanskaras, weakness, and because of that weakness, we becomes thirsty. Because of the weaknesses, we becomes hungry. Because of the weaknesses, we want this, we want that. And when sanskaras are clean, white, life will become different. That's why first we can try to clean our sanskaras. And for that purpose, we should become the dead body or stone form. And stone form is the really good form, Baba said. And that is the life, that's why the worldly suffering, it is not suffering, but it is the path, go to the God, that's why all this illusion, we can use illusion for the God, for spirituality, for reality, not for our own sake, our selfish motive. And when we use illusion for our selfish motive, and we get involved in the worldly life, and it becomes very difficult, very, very difficult. That's why God comes after every 700 years to 1400 years, to protect us, to save us. Really, few souls, they go to the God, but countless souls, they remain here in this world, worldly life. That's why He comes, to protect us, but we think, He does the destruction, He destroy everything, and destruction becomes the construction, That's why that is the most important. Baba told one story, really very nice. Most of the stories, Baba's really very good, Bhauji also used to tell that story, There was one perfect master, maybe Fariste knew that story, and he used to stay in jungle, and there was one tantric, the guy, and he had lot of powers, he gained lot of powers, and then he used to do that, he used to use that powers on people and this and that, and because of that, many people, they became his follower. A big majority, they used to come to him and they became his follower. But that perfect master, he did not have the followers. Only very few people, they used to remain with him, and they used to feel happiness with him. Because only they came for the spirituality, for God. That's why they never wanted anything. But here, all the worldly people, they used to come for demand, for desire, and then big followers, he got the big followers. Then afterwards, what happened, just step by step, people, they changed their mind, and they started going to the perfect master in jungle. And when they used to go, they used to sit with him, they used to feel happiness, they used to feel peace. And step by step, people, they turn from all these the wants and desires, and they thought, his ashram is really good, we get peace here. Then why we want all these worldly things, and why to go to the that tantric, and they stopped going. And then step by step, the big crowd, they started going to the ashram. And this guy tantric, he got very upset, and he thought it is good to teach the lesson to the perfect master, and he called one prostitute, and he told to the prostitute, just take the liquor and non-veg, and just go and please that master, and just force him to drink the liquor and eat the non-vegetarian food, and then also ask, I want to dance before you, and also do the dance, and then I will tell the world, what happened to that. And the lady, she went to his ashram, And she said, Master, I brought the liquor for you and non-vegetarian food. And that time, mostly in ashram people, they were not consuming the liquor, no non-vegetarian food, and the different type of life was there. And Master said, what you brought? She said, liquor I brought for you, and I brought the non-vegetarian food. And Master said, good, I will eat that. And she said, also I like to show you my dance also. And Master said, okay, show the dance. And she did that. And then she went to the Tantric, because she was the father of Tantric. And she told, the guy, he took the liquor, non-vegetarian food. And also he said, okay, you can dance. And he saw my dance also. And he said, now I will tell to the whole people, just he is the bogus master, because he consumed the liquor, he took non-vegetarian food, and also he saw the dance of this prostitute. And then he sat on the horse and he took all the people, and he said, now I will show his reality. He is not the real master, he is the bogus. Then there was one river was there, and they have to cross the river. But the master, he told to his follower, now the big tantric saint is coming to meet me. That's why I had to go there and stand near the bank of river in one side, and all of you also stand. They just all they came, master came, and in middle of the river, the horse, he piddled. When he piddled in the middle of the river, the perfect master, he said, now the all water is bad, and now nobody will drink this water, because of the piddling of the horse, the water is spoiled. The tantric, he told people, he is also mad guy, perfect master. See, the horse piddle into the water, it is big river, and how the water will spoil. Then the perfect master, he said, I am the ocean, I am the ocean. And if I had consumed liquor, little bit liquor, little bit non-vegetarian, and just I saw the dance of the prostitute, then how I got spoiled? Tell me that, I am the ocean, river never gets bad because of the piddling of the horse, and I am the ocean, how I will get spoiled, I will get bad. And the tantric, he understood, he got down from the horse and he held the leg of perfect master, and he said, from today I will become your follower. You are the truth, you are the reality. And
Great.
this is the story told by Baba,
Great story.
Yeah.
How come I never heard this before?
You never heard.
Beautiful story. Mehernath, I have a problem.
Yeah.
Of course, you are saying we must be like stones so we can become God realized. But I don't know if I checked with myself inward as you were speaking.
Yeah.
And that's not what I want. So what to do? I want to come with Baba when he comes again, because my life will not be fulfilled.
Even why you want to come, once when the change will come, you will see, the reality, truth, then why you want to come? Like Abdullah, he was on only 6th plane, and he never wanted. When Baba gave him that experience of 6th plane, he came down on gross world. He was continuously crying. Because he said, why Baba you brought me here? I don't want. And same thing you will say. Today we are in illusory life. That's why we said that, but once you will see, always you will see the Baba's truth and Baba's reality, a oneness with Baba. Then why again to come on this earth? There is no need. Wherever we are in the world or with God, no problem. No difficulties. We will never say, we want to come. Must also, when they become intoxicated and they experience God, when Baba used to go to them, they used to run from Baba because they knew they used to enjoy that stage. And they knew Baba will give them burden of this worldly dirty burden. That's why the most of them, they never wanted that burden, and they used to run from Baba. When Baba used to come close and Baba wanted to bow down them, Baba wanted, to sit with them, Baba wanted to give the bath to them, and they used to become more difficult and tough because they knew Baba will give the work, Baba will give the burden. They never wanted that, because they were enjoying the reality, truth. And once we'll enjoy, even a small drop of the truth, we'll never ask, just all this dirty world. We'll say, Baba, we don't want all this. Now we don't have experience. That's why we are saying, the world is good. Whenever Baba comes, we can also come. That is our limited understanding, But when we'll become unlimited, merge in God, then why will ask all this dirty game? Death and birth, and again come and physical form, and again death, again birth, all tamasha. Nobody will want tamasha, dirty tamasha. I will want again and again, and demand and desire, and food and water, and I want vitamin and this and that. Why? Who wants all this? Yes.
But serve Baba.
We don't want all these things, because there is no solution, there is no alternate, we don't understand. That's why we are asking all these things. See, all religious places are closed. Sai Baba Sirdi, 50,000 people, they go every day. Every day, 50,000 people, they go to the Sai Baba. But what they do, they ask, demand. They said, they give the donation, they put the money into the box, and they said, just we'll give you the 1 lakh, you can give us the 1 crore, 100 lakhs. We are giving this much, you give that. Business they starts. People, they come. Why they come to the Sai Baba? They don't know Sai Baba is perfect master or what, Baba told us, that's why we have understanding. But people, they go to the Sai Baba for demand, for desire. And they ask everything to Sai Baba. Big queue is there. Every day, 5,000, 50,000 people, they come and they ask the demand, desire, nothing else. The mosque people, they go, they ask the demand, desire, and the Kawalis are also there, Joli birthday. You can give me everything, whatever I want, you can give. And only the Allah gives, God gives. A Hindu, they goes into the temple and they ask to the God, give me, everything. And the whole world, we feel they are following God. Very few people, they are following God, but the 99% majority, they go for demand. They don't have to do anything with God. They want the desire, and they know this person is there to fulfill our demand, fulfill our desires. We get sick, then make him doctor. If we want security, then make him security guard. We are in difficulties, he can become our protector. And for that purpose, people, they go. Very few people, they go for God. Who wants God? Nobody wants God. Very few people, they want God. But big majority, worldly people, because of their impressions, sanskaras, they want more and more and more. If you see, people, they sit outside the temple, outside the mosque, outside the church, outside the synagogue, outside the Buddha stupa. They also beggar, and they ask money to the people, but they get satisfied in one day. When they get the 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees for one day, they get satisfied. But inside, beggar is more dangerous. When they go inside, they ask, everything to the God, a big demand for them. That's why when the beggar is there and when beggar comes before our house, we never care about the beggar. We never talk nicely with him. Because he's beggar, he will ask money for us all the time. Demand is there. That's why we give something and we feel happy. The person should leave immediately. Same thing with God. when person goes and he asks demand, give me this, give me that, give me that, then God also feels that, give something and get relief from this guy, and then they get something, so God fulfills their demands, and then they forget God. And when next demand is there, then again they come to the God. Yeah, he is really good God, because he fulfills our demand, he fulfills our desires, and then world comes closer to God. For that purpose, world they come closer to the God. Nobody wants God. Only maybe 1% people they want God. But 99% of people they come, for blessing, for Asirwad, for this and for that, and they come to the God because they are in difficulty, they are in problems, and they want solution. That's why they come. But here also, same thing happens. People they come, but step by step they get desireless. They get they change themselves, near Baba. First, traditional people they come to Baba, and then they ask this, they ask that, everything they ask. But step by step, they stop asking. No demand, no desire. This is the big miracle of Meher Baba. And Meher Baba is doing that miracle for us, and this is the real miracle of God, man.
Yeah.
And we get the relief. We get the relief. That's why worldly people, they come only for demand, and the demand also it gets fulfilled. It is not like that it doesn't get. Sai Baba's place also, if the faith is there, they gain that demand, and it gets fulfilled. But 100% blind faith. If they have faith in Sai Baba, the demand gets fulfilled. But spiritual gain they don't get. In the place of perfect master also, spiritual gain they don't get. They get the worldly demand, worldly wish, desire. That's why most of the time people they like to follow the masters, tombs and here and that. People they run because their worldly the desires it gets fulfilled. For God, the person becomes desireless, demandless, no wants, no desire. That's why difficult for people to turn to the God. That's why step by step, people they will come to Baba. It will take long time. It will take long time.
But Mehernath, that was the new life with Baba.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the new life with Baba. No attachments, no hopes. He went from place to place. Baba used to establish places and then they go and leave, tear it down. The work was done.
Yeah.
So maybe now a lot of the work is done. He's gonna, there'll be a lot of destruction. There's no need for a lot of what's here. And maybe new things will flourish, and we don't know exactly what he plans, but I'm just saying it's Baba's work. We know we have to be surrendered to his will.
Yeah. That is the important. His will, his wish. According to that, we can run our life, and life will become different from the worldly people, worldly life, And then one day, just only Meher Baba, nothing else, and it will happen to us, It will happen to Baba lovers. Most of the Baba lovers, they are becoming like that.
By Baba's grace.
Yeah. Baba's grace is there. Baba's there. Yes.
We invited this beautiful little girl who lives here in the compound. You see her there. She is 8. It's her birthday today. So that is there, 9 years old.
It is she is 8 years old.
8.
So Shravani, happy birthday. Come here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shravani. Happy birthday to you. Awaken Meher Baba ki jai. Awaken Meher Baba ki jai.
And Shravani used to come every night with Bhauji.
Yeah, when Bhauji was there, you know, she was very small. She used to come to Bhauji. Now you are 8 years, na? 8 years old.
Oh my God.
9 years old. When Bhauji was there, she was 2 years old. And she used to go in Bhauji's room. She used to sit there.
When Bhauji had his outside Arti, she used to see him sitting outside and come running from one corner to this corner to meet Bhauji and get her prasad. Remember?
She can give us talks.
She learned Bhauji, yeah. And she brought whole family.
Really, you know, Marian, Baba started his new life from starting, you know. From starting he started. When he started his mission in Pune, that Kasba Pet, you know, Pune Jhopdi, and Baba started that mission, new life for his followers, means Mandli people, from that moment. And for world, he gave new life in 1949. That is for the world and worldly people, and how to lead that new life, you know, he showed to the world. For us, you know, that is new life. But his new life, you know, detachment and that, you know, desireless, no demand. He started from the starting. When he started his mission, Kasba Pet, you know, he started from that, you know, and then he used to control everything. He used to control food. He used to control, you know, the life of people, relationship. He was not allowing the people to go to their relatives, and everybody they become step by step detached from that, you know. Detached from Vishnu Master was there. He was only 10 years old boy, and his father died, and Akkabai, the mother, was there. And Akkabai, when Vishnu, he was a spoiled child. He was not listening to his mother, and and then Akkabai told Basi also used to come to Baba, because Baba used to perform Arti prayer in that prayer hall. Baba made one small prayer hall, and Baba kept the photo of Upasni Maharaj and his other masters, 5 masters, and all these people. Akkabai also, the mother of Vishnu, and she used to say God to Meher Baba that time. Deva, you can adopt my son Vishnu, because he doesn't listen, he's spoiled child, and you can take care of him. And Baba promised her, I will take care of the Vishnu. And then what happened? She told Baba, he goes often, he goes to the movie, he doesn't listen me, then just control him. And one day he went to the movie theater, and he stood into the queue to purchase the ticket. And Baba, he went there, and just Baba hold him, and Baba slapped him, and he got very upset, and he said to Baba, just I am it is my own money, and I am just, you know, purchasing the ticket. That is from my money. I'm not asking you to give me money for the movie theater. And why you are controlling me? And then Baba gave second slap to him, and he shocked, and he said, I will obey you, whatever you say, you know. And then he did not see the movie, and he came back to Baba. And from that day, he started obeying Baba. And anything, whatever he used to do, he used to ask Baba, I should do or not. And then what Baba used to tell, he used to listen. And that is the detachment from the worldly life, you know. Only 10 years old boy. And Baba used to do, he started that new life from starting, you know. And then step by step, you know, they became closer to Baba. They never wanted the world and worldly life, you know. Nobody wanted, you know, to become doctor or engineer or professor and businessman. Just what Baba ever used to say, they used to follow, they used to adopt Baba. That is the new life for the monthly member. And Baba taught them from starting. Baba taught that, and then afterwards, for us, he started that 2.5 years new life in 1949, 16th October. That is for us. How to live in this world. And that is the most important, the life of hopeless and helplessness. And it is happening now. Today, it is happening like that. Now Mummy, she wants to sing the song, bhajan, you know. She will sing the bhajan. Bolo Jai Baba Rasu. Okay, now she will sing the bhajan.
अपने खुदी को खत्म कर बन जा मेहर का दास, अपने खुदी को खत्म कर बन जा मेहर का दास, दोनों जहां का है खुदा शाश्वत वही में, दोनों जहां का है खुदा शाश्वत वही में, कर ले उन्हीं की आरज़ू, दे दे उन्हीं को दिल, कर ले उन्हीं की आरज़ू, दे दे उन्हीं को दिल, ये हमारी जिंदगी मौला मेरा मेहर, ये हमारी जिंदगी मौला मेरा मेहर, अपनी खुदी को खत्म कर बन जा मेहर का दास, पाना है उनका राज़ेगर, उनका फकीर बन, पाना है उनका राज़ेगर, उनका फकीर बन, जीवन उन्हीं को बख्श दे वो है खुदा में, जीवन उन्हीं को बख्श दे वो है खुदा में, कर ले उन्हीं की बंदगी मौका नहीं है और, कर ले उन्हीं की बंदगी मौका नहीं है और, सारा जहां है बुलबुला शाश्वत वही में, पर्दा ये दुई है दूर कर मुर्शिद बना उन्हें, पर्दा ये दुई है दूर कर मुर्शिद बना उन्हें, भाऊ उन्हीं का दास है साकी मेरा मेहर, भाऊ उन्हीं का दास है साकी मेरा मेहर, अपनी खुदी को खत्म कर बन जा मेहर का दास। अब किसी महफिल में जाने की मुझे फुर्सत नहीं, अब किसी महफिल में जाने की मुझे फुर्सत नहीं, अब किसी से दिल लगाने की मुझे फुर्सत नहीं, एक सर झुक गया वो मेहर के दरबार में, एक सर झुक गया वो मेहर के दरबार में, और के आगे झुकाने की हमें फुर्सत नहीं, और के आगे झुकाने की हमें फुर्सत नहीं, मेरे रूठे तो मनाता ही रहूंगा मैं सदा, मेरे रूठे तो मनाता ही रहूंगा मैं सदा, Oi.
Our power has
Like
gone
God.
off, so she hasn't got light to read her words.
मेरे रूठे तो मनाता ही रहूंगा मैं सदा दुनिया रूठे तो मनाने की मुझे फुर्सत नहीं दुनिया रूठे तो मनाने की मुझे फुर्सत नहीं अब किसी महफिल में जाने कि मुझे फुर्सत नहीं मेहर तेरे सामने वालों को सुनाने मेहर के सामने सुनाने कि हमें फुर्सत नहीं दुनिया वालों को सुनाने कि हमें फुर्सत नहीं खत्म हो गया
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
लाइट ही चले
This is Marilyn. She's in Myrtle Beach, Maryland. Fareshte, you know, Laughing Mother. That's Mary.
Yeah.
Mary she's in Washington State.
Yeah.
Magyanchak. There's Dr. Jim. You know, This is Betty Lohman. She's in Portland, Oregon. Anna. There's Charlie Morton. No, Shiana, no, this is Anna. Anna. Chicago. There's the light. Jonathan and Norman. And
Hey, Rama.
And Tony Foley's there.
Jai Baba Rama.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Chirag. This is Chirag in Mumbai.
Siraj.
Thank you, Maha. Thank you, Maha. That was Bauji. That was Bauji's cousin. In Mumbai and Meher. Jai Baba. Meher.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Thank you, Maha.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba. World is changeable. That's why what Baba used to do, you know, with his followers also, close one, lovers also. On the birthday, the date is 22nd October. But Baba used to celebrate, you know, on 21st, sometimes 22nd, sometimes 23rd of October. And Baba used to say, today is your birthday. Same thing, you know, he used to call me for my birthday to Mehernath each time. But Sila, my sister, she told Baba, only you calls Mehernath, but you never calls me on my birthday. Sila's birthday is on 12th of May. Now this May 12th, her birthday is there. Then Baba, he called her in Pune. 12th, the birthday was over, and 16th of May, Baba called her there in Pune. And Baba said, why I called you? Because today is your birthday. And Sila said, no, Baba, just you want to please me. That's why you are telling. My birthday is it is over on 12th of May. But to please me, you are doing that. Baba said, I am God. I know the truth, everything. That's why you must accept that, you know, today is your birthday. And then Selassie accepted 16th May is her birthday. And this is the changeable life, you know. And then Baba all the time used to do that. You know, he to change the date. Mehra's birthday also he used to celebrate in different time. Baba's birthday also Baba used to celebrate in different time in early days. If you see Baba's birth certificate, it is a different date and different year. But Baba said this date were 1894, 25th February is the correct one, and that is the God's work, because everything we stuck to that thing, and we think, yes, today is my birthday and this date is perfect date. But Baba is to change that, and that is everything is changeable. We never change our mind, we think, yes, today we should celebrate, that is my birthday. But that is not true. 84 lakhs birth and deaths are there. Thousands and thousands times we have taken birth and death. Birth and death. That's why one life different birth, a different birthday, next life different birthday. And all this confusion is there, And Baba is to show that, the world is changeable, everything is changeable. That's why from changeable to unchangeable, we have to go. And Baba is to detach from that date also, a particular date. But we feel that happiness, yes, today is my birthday, tomorrow is my birthday. Sila, when 58, she was 6 years old, and Savas program was there. And Baba told Bhauji, just, don't talk with your daughter and your wife also, even they come to the Savas program, even they see you, you don't talk with them. And Sila, she saw Bhauji from far distance and she started running after Bhauji, shouting very loudly, Babuji, Babuji. And Bhauji started running and Bhauji disappeared. Other people, they saw that, and one guy, he gave the talk in center and he said, really it was a cruelty to do such type of the thing. But that was Meher Baba's order. Worldly people, they don't understand that, about the order, but Bhauji followed. Then Baba asked, Bhauji's relative, they came from Nagpur for Baba's darshan. And Baba told, just, don't talk with the relatives and Rama and Sila. And Bhauji did not talk with anybody. And Baba asked, your relative, they came from the Nagpur. And you talked with them. Bhauji told Baba, no, Baba, you said don't talk with relatives, don't talk with your wife and daughter also. That's why I did not talk. Baba said, foolish guy, they are my sahvasis. They came for my darshan. Your relatives from Nagpur, they are not your relative. They came for my darshan and they want, to attend the Savas program. And how you are saying they are your relatives and you did not talk? You must talk with them because they are my Savasis. And that is the difficulty with God. It is not easy to stay with God because to understand Him, it is impossible. That's why He said understanding has no meaning. And that is the 100% true. Understanding has no meaning. We never understand God, Very difficult, And then Bhauji, second day, he talked with them, with the relatives. Baba said, no relatives, they are not your relatives, they are Savasis. They came for my darshan. That's why you must talk with Savasis. That is the Baba's work, And how one will understand God's wish, will, why His mood, we don't know. But Baba said, when you start loving me, then one day, what I want, my followers, my lovers, they will understand without saying anything. They will understand everything. That's why we have to go closer and closer to Him, love Him as He wants. And then everything will get changed. Everything will get changed, And this is the worship, puja, spirituality. Everything comes in that, what He said, That is the simple. For world, it is very difficult because such type the incidents, such type of the stories, world, they never heard. They like traditional things, rituals. In that messages also, they want some demand should fulfill. And that's why most of the singing and that, what people they created, to fulfill the demand, and Baba's bhajan, Baba's singing, Baba lovers, what they composed, that is the desireless, to become desireless, control ourselves, control our mind, control our physical form, detached from everything. And that is the Baba's bhajans and songs. That's why mostly outer people, it will take time to understand them, all these bhajans. And Bhauji's, most of the bhajans are there to make desireless, from desireful to desireless, and all the bhajans, Bhauji's ghazal, bhajans, in that Baba's messages are there. Baba's messages are there. In each bhajan, Baba's message is there, How to control our desires, how to control our wants, That's why for the worldly people, it becomes difficult, And worldly songs, bhajans and that, it is really easy. When people, they sing, they feel happy. You do this for me, you do that for me. And then people, and they sing that, and they feel happy. Because that is the common worldly practice. What is the natural? Yes.
Oh, sorry, Mehernath. I just wanted to say quickly that there's this one fellow, Ken, who comes and sings Bhauji's ghazals. Oh my God, so beautiful. Ken, what's his last name? Ken Richards, I think.
Yeah.
And he just really puts melodies to every ghazal of Bhauji. And oh my God, have you heard him?
No, I know.
I will send you some of his music. It's really quite touching, beautiful.
And the depth is there, Bhauji's bhajans, Bhauji's ghazals, and the Lord of Universe, Meher Baba, he taught him, that is something great, something different from the others, because Baba taught him. He did not know anything, but Baba gave him that gift, to Bhauji.
Mm-hmm.
That's why all the understanding is totally different, Bhauji's ghazals, bhajans also are totally different, That's why Bhauji's language in Lord Meher, original, Bhauji's books, totally it is different, Understanding also, people goes in depth, depth and depth, nothing else. Because God himself, he taught Bhauji. That is something great, something great. And that's why world, it is difficult for world to understand, because the worldly people, they compare, just jealous, and then it becomes difficult for them to understand the ghazals and bhajans, It is easy to make the compose the bhajans and ghazals, take some movie songs and change the words and make the bhajans, and people, they feel very happy because good melody is there, good tune is there. That's why if people, they sing, then people, they are familiar to that tune, that melody, and everybody, they likes the tune and melody. But the meaning is also important. Meaning is, words are important. Meaning is also important. And when God taught, that is totally different. Totally different.
And everything is according to people's consciousness. So everybody where they are.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah. World should understand that, step by step, world will understand that. That's why Baba said about you alone exist, in future, in each house, people, they will recite that prayer, you alone exist. Because my universal form, my real form is there in you alone exist, because I am in each particle, in each jara, I am there. Without me, nothing is there, and you alone exist in that, you are in animal, you are in good people, you are in bad people, you are in good spaces, you are in bad spaces, you are in bug, you are in one pig also. People, the world, they never accept that, God is in pig, God is in donkey. Nobody wants that, Only in good things, God is there, but bad things, people, they don't accept. But this is the God's universal form, unlimited form, and He is everywhere, He is in everything, and He is in each one. It is showed in that you alone exist. You are this, you are that, you are that. You know, everything is there. You know, and Baba said that the prayer people they will recite in each home in future, and that will happen. You know, people now maybe step by step. You know, it will happen. You know, many things Baba has given like Meher Darshan, Lord Meher. That is a Baba's instruction, and according to that, Bhauji has written many points of the nothing and everything, Meher Baba manifesting. Baba has given to Bhauji, you know, and through that, you know, Bhauji has written the whole book. And I think so in the some ghazals, Baba told just to Francis Brabazin also to write the ghazals. He also written the ghazals. But most of the points, you know, for everything, you know, Baba is to give to Bhauji. That's why it is important, you know. That is Baba's work, not Bhauji's work. Because Baba taught Bhauji and Baba gave to the Bhauji. And world should understand that, you know. There should be no compare, no jealous. Lovingly person should accept, you know. But when the pride, ego, jealous, weaknesses are there, you know, people they never accept, you know. They never accept what God told, what God said, you know. Well, they never accept, you know. But world should accept that, you know. Baba lovers should accept that, you know. Never make the category division, and it is happening most of the time. What I observe, what I see, the divisions are there, categories are there, you know, and then it becomes more difficult. And from spirituality, we are going in worldly life, illusory life, you know. Division means illusion. Division means jealous means illusion. When we make the category, that is also illusion. Because of the illusion, we just accept that. We don't accept the spirituality, God. That's why what God did, you know, His words, His understanding, people should accept that, you know. That is the language of heart, you know, what Bhauji has written, words in Lord Mayor and that, you know. Everything is totally different, you know. World should understand that. Where Baba manifesting, nothing, the nothing and everything, awakening also, you know, what that nectar for the children, all these books, you know, that is directly from Baba. Through Baba, it is given by Baba, and then Bhauji has written, you know. Future people will think over it, you know. If all these weaknesses are gone, clean, wiped out, then people will get that understanding. But when the weaknesses are there, then how the people will understand, you know, the spirituality and God. That's why first we have to clean ourselves, you know. Everybody should clean themselves, then no questions. Only answers are there, you know, and Meher Baba is there, you know. And at one share he said, Malik teri raza rahe, aur tu hi tu rahe, baki na main rahu, na meri arzu rahe. Only you remain everywhere. There should not be my arzu, means my wish, na meri arzu rahe, not desire, no desires, no wish, no arzu. Malik teri raza rahe. Only pure mood, your understanding, and I should find only seek only God everywhere. Tu hi tu rahe, na baki main rahu. There should not be I and my wish and my arzu. Malik teri raza rahe, aur tu hi tu rahe. Baki na main rahu, na meri arzu rahe. And that is really the truth. And if the weaknesses are not there, then only God. Then only God. In God speak also really one good couplet is given. Sarapa arzu hone ne banda kar diya humko, warna hum khuda the agar dil pe muddua hota. These desires, you know, because of these desires we became we are in binding, you know. Sarapa arzu hone ne banda kar diya. Why we are in binding? Because of the worldly wishes and arzu. Warna hum khuda the agar dil pe muddua hota. If we have control on ourselves, then we are God. Nothing else but we are God. वो नाम खुदा थे अगर दिल पे मुद्दुआ होता. There is no control on ourselves. That's why we are human being. But if controls are there on our desires, then Baba said, just we are only God, nothing else. But because of this Saraparju means worldly desires, and one after one, we are fulfilling desires. How many times? 84 lakhs birth and death. We want to fulfill their desires, but it is not sufficient for us to fulfill that desire, because desires are illusion, a dream, and how it will get fulfilled. Illusion means more desires, more desires. That's why what we have to control ourselves. Kabir also, Kabir, the perfect master, he nicely said, "Chaha gayi, चिंता मिटी, मनवा बेपरवाह, और जिसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए वो शहंशाह का शहंशाह." Who is the king, real king, शहंशाह? चाह गई चिंता मिटी. There is no desire, then don't worry, be happy. Desire is not there, चाह is not there, then there is no चिंता, means no worry. चाह गई चिंता मिटी, मनवा बेपरवाह, mind is free through these desires. और जिसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए वो शहंशाह का चाहिए. And who doesn't want anything, no demand, no desires, no wants, that person is the real शहंशाह, a real king. And we should become the real Shansha, real king, but desires are there. That's why we are beggar. How will become the king, And we are running after the desires, one after that, That's why most of the masters, they said very nicely, all the couplets, everything, all essence is there, चाह गई चिंता मिटी, मनवा बेपरवाह, जिसको कुछ नहीं चाहिए वो शहंशाह का शहंशाह. That is the Shansha, that is the king, real king, Baba Jan also used to say many things, the couplets, he used to like ghazals, he used to like qawwalis, And through that also, we get lot of understanding also, what is the spirituality, What is the spirituality? And Kabir really, he gave a lot of good couplets, and very simple language, simple way. And that's why Baba used to like, his couplets. Baba used to like Hafis. Baba used to like Tukaram. Because nothing, only truth is there, reality is there,
Almost over.
I know. Baba Jan used to say that, Hazaro Pandit, Lakho Sayane, Khuda ki baat Khuda hi jane. There are thousands and thousands, priests are there who read the holy books and everything. Hazaro Pandit, Lakho Sayane, lakhs and lakhs intelligent people are there. They think, they are very, very intelligent. Hazaro Pandit, Lakho Sayane, and Khuda ki baat Khuda hi jane. And God's language only God knows, all these pandits and priests and intellectual people, they don't understand anything, he said, Hazaro Pandit means all the priests, thousands and thousands priests are there, and Lakho Sayane, lakhs and lakhs intellectual people are there, but what useless. Why? Because God's language, Khuda ki baat Khuda hi jane. God's language only God knows. And that is the truth. She used to say that another, Azab teri kudrat, azab tera khel, chachundri ke sir pe, chameli ka tel. That is the oil, when we use for our head. And chachundri means squirrel, one type of squirrel they get in India. And she runs very fast, It is impossible to catch that squirrel. And not the ordinary squirrel, but ordinary squirrel is also runs very fast. But there is another type of squirrel we get in India, black color. And mostly she runs very fast, and within 1 second she disappears. And Baba Jan said, Azab teri kudrat, ajab tera khel. Your reality is totally different. Your game is also different. Chachundri ke sar pe chameli ka tel. In that squirrel also, it is impossible to catch her. But you have that capacity to catch, hold her, and then put the oil on her head. Ajab teri kudrat, ajab tera khel, chachundri ke sir pe chameli ka tel. And that is the Baba Jan used to say that. all the time, you know.
Mehernath,
Baba, yeah.
Did you Baba Jan? No.
No, I did not say Baba Jan because mostly last Baba's master, Narayan Maharaj, he died in 1945. Before that, you know, mostly everybody, they passed away. And last master was the Narayan Maharaj. In 1945, he died. But other masters, you know, they died before that, you know. Sai Baba in 18, and 31 Babajan, something like that. And then Upasi Maharaj, Tajuddin Baba before that. And last 1945, the Narayan Maharaj.
The way you said Baba Jan's ghazal is as I felt as if you did meet her.
No, I did not meet her. Tajuddin Baba also used to say, मैं मस्त हूँ, मैं अलमस्त हूँ, मेरा दरबार निराला है, दुनियावी चीजों से मेरा आलम निराला है. He used to say, I'm intoxicated. मैं मस्त हूँ, मैं अलमस्त हूँ, I'm intoxicated. मेरा दरबार निराला है. My darbar is totally different. Nobody will understand my darbar. दुनियावी चीजों से मेरा आलम निराला है. From this outer world, you know, my world is different. My alam, from this world, my alam, my world is totally different. मैं मस्त हूँ, मैं अलमस्त हूँ, मेरा दरबार निराला है और दुनियावी चीजों से मेरा आलम निराला है. My alam, my world is totally different, you know. We should not feel that, you know, this is Tajuddin Baba came here and this is his world and this is his alam. His alam is totally different.
It's 10:30.
Yeah. Nobody understand that, you know, nobody understand. That's why when we read all these the couplets of these masters, you know, our life becomes different, you know. Our life becomes different, you know. And person becomes intoxicated in that couplets and that words and that, you know, because it is totally different, you know. And Kabir used to teach that, you know, very simple way, you know, very simple way. One he said very nicely, you know, पाथर पूजे हरि मिले, पाथर पूजे हरि मिले, मैं पूजू पहाड़, तासे तो चक्की भली, peace खाए संसार. People, they like to worship the stone, and if it is that much easy to get the God worshipping stone, then why should I worship small stone? I want to worship the big hill, mountains I will worship, because I will get the God very soon. If I worship the mountains, you know, then I will get the God soon, you know, because he is in stone, he is in a small stone, and people like to worship. Then why only to worship small stones? I want to worship big mountain. Then I will catch the God very soon. And then he said, "Tase to chakki bali," that grinding mill, you know, is better than that, because we get some benefit through that grinding mill, you know. We can grind something. That stone is better than this stone, you know. पाथर पूजे हरि मिले, मैं पूजू पहाड़, तासे तो चक्की भली, पीस खाए संसार. For the Maulvi, he said, काकर पाथर जोड़ के मस्जिद लई चुनाए, ताचड़े मुल्ला बांग दे, क्या भैरा हुआ खुदाए. People, they collected the stones, bricks, everything, and they constructed the mosque. And then on that mosque, you know, that big the minar is there. What do we call to the minar? Minar is there, and then the mullah means the priest. He goes and then he shouts very loudly, Allahu Akbar. What? Your God is deaf to do all these activities? Your God is not deaf. And like this, you know, very nicely he said that, you know, about God. God is inside, he said. Jo til means what? Sesame seed, na? Sesame seed. He said, til my tail hai, chakmak mein aag, tera side tuz mein, jaag sake to jaag. In sesame seed, oil is there inside. In two stones, you know, when we crush, the fire comes out, you know, from that stone. When we crush to each other, the fire is inside. Like your God, your Allah, Bhagwan, God is within you. You can become conscious of that, you know, like sesame seed oil is there, like the stones. If you crush 2 stones, the fire is there. From where the fire comes? From inside the fire comes. And like that, your God is there within you, and you can find him within you. Don't go and don't run outside to search the God. God is with us, you know. And very nicely he said, you know, नाव न जाने गाँव का, कित जाने तित गाँव, चालत चालत जुग भया, पाव कोस पे गाँव. He said, we don't know the name of the village, and we just traveling 84 lakhs birth and the death, and we don't know where we have to go, and just we are traveling from here to there to there, and it is taking 84 lakhs of birth because we don't know the place of God, the name of the place where God resides. And then he said, chala chala juk bhaya. We travel 84 lakhs birth and death, but we did not reach because we did not know the name of the village where God resides. And then he said, chala chala juk bhaya, pav kos pe gav. The village was very near, only in the just what we called one foot or 6 inch, you know. From here we can measure, and it is hard. Only 6 inch, you know, the God is there, you know. But we did not know for 84 lakhs birth and death, and we started searching him because we did not know the name of the place where God resides. But God resides inside the heart. That's why now don't run here and there, and see, try to find him inside.
Beautiful.
Find him. 6 inch only we had to, and one Muslim Shairi said, Dil mein hai tasveer yaar ki, jara gardan jhukai dekh li. The tasveer, the God is inside, but only little bit effort we have to do. What? Just we have to see inside. Gardan means our neck. We have to turn little bit down, and then we'll see the God. God is there, you know, because his reality is inside. It is not outside. All these masters, they said all these things, you know, but people, they don't follow. They don't understand, you know. Even the meaning of Kabir also, mostly people, they take in different way, you know, because worldly people, they don't understand that, you know. And then many, they sings his ghazals and explains also, they do different way. Kabir also said same thing. Dil ke bhitar aar se mukh dekha na jaye. Mukh to tabhi dekhiyo jab man ki dubida jao. Dil ke bhitar, where is the mirror? Inside. And we want to see our face, but it is impossible because our face means our Meher Baba. Our own face we have to see because our own face is Meher Baba. This is the false face. This is the illusory face. And he said, Dil ke bhitar aar se mukh dekha na jaye. But it is difficult for us to see our face inside, you know. Then what I have to do? Dil ke bhitar aar se mukh dekha na jaye. Mukh to tabhi dekhiyo jab man ki dubida jaye. Then mind will become clear. Mind will destroy, then you will able to see your face inside. Your face is not outside. That's why we have to do that, you know, to see our face inside. You know why? We are running worldly life, illusion to illusion. And that's why it is becoming difficult for us. And all the masters, you know, all religious masters, they said, you know, who knows the truth, you know, real master, they said God is inside, you know. God is not outside, you know. And Baba is giving us the experience, you know, he's within us. All these temples and churches and centers and all this is closed now. We have to find him inside now. What they said, you know, we have to find inside. Yes?
His marching orders upon us.
Baba also said very nicely in Huma's ghazal, you know, koi kahe haq hai but kade mein, koi kahe haq hai but kade mein, koi kahe Rab ki za hai masjid, koi kahe haq hai but kade mein, koi kahe Rab ki za hai masjid, Huma dhunta bahar kyo tu samajh le khuda hai dil mein, koi kahe haq hai but kade mein. Some people, they said, you know, the God is there in the temple, koi kahe haq hai but kade mein, koi kahe Rab ki za hai masjid. Some, they said the mosque, you know, that is the place of God. God, he resides in the mosque. Huma said, Dhunta bahar, why you are searching outside? Because Khuda hai dil mein, God is inside. Search him inside. This is the Baba's ghazal, you know. Koi kai haq hai, Bud kade mein, means in my temple, in statue, where people they worship. Koi kai haq hai Bud kade mein, koi kai Rab ki za hai masjid. Huma, bahar kya dhunta hai, samajh le, Khuda hai dil mein. God is inside, God is not outside. Baba also said that in Huma's ghazal, you know. And we have to search him inside, you know, and we can start searching inside, you know, because we got fed up outside world, you know. What we'll gain outside is a reflection, illusion. Then how long we'll run after that, you know. That's why stop that. We can stop and search Meher Baba within us. Everything is there, you know. And that is the Meher Baba spirituality. Nothing else but spirituality. And all these masters, you know, if somebody translate into the English also, that will be good, you know, proper English, you know, proper understanding, you know, then people, they will understand. Baba also in God Speak, Baba's that couplet of Kabir, you know, about Rama. That is really, I like that, you know, it is very nice. Baba, in his original book, he has written that in Gujarati, you know, Kabir's couplet, and many Kabir's couplet and other masters' couplets also Baba has written there, you know. In God Speak also many couplets are there, you know, in God Speak. Then Infinite Intelligent, Bhauji's that another book is there, Apar Chaitanya, Nothing and Everything, you know. But when it is translated in English, then people, they don't understand. But directly in original form, you know, we get happiness in that, you know. Original form, what Baba has given in original form. Baba said about the Rama, Ek Ram, Dashrath Ghar Dole, means the king Dashrath. One Ram is there in the place of Dashrath. Ek Ram Gat Gat Me Bole. Each soul, individual soul, Ram is talking. And means every human being, animal kingdom, Ram is talking. एक राम दशरथ घर डोले, एक राम घट घट में बोले, एक राम का सकल पसारा. The whole universe belongs to one Ram, and एक राम त्रिभुवन से नारा. One Ram is beyond state, you know, of God, Parbrahma, Paramatma, Allah state, Father state, and that is the four qualities of Rama. One Ram resides in the Dashrath's house. One Ram in each soul, one Ram, God, his whole universe belongs to him, and one God, Ram, beyond things. And that Baba has quoted that in the God Speak is also there, and I think so. Infinite Intelligence, that book also it is there, you know, it is given. In original form we read, you know, like Hafiz also, you know, Farsi, when you read in original form, you know, that gist and that understanding, you know, that oneness becomes different, you know. But when it is translated into English, you know, then everything gets changed, you know. Because gist and that in English also, in other language also, there is no perfect word for that the language, you know. And that is the beauty of language, you know, beauty of language. That's why it is also good we can learn different languages and read that book, you know. Then we feel the different happiness, different beauty of that book, you know. Baba's original prayer, Baba has given in 3 prayer in English. Now what happened, you know, people, they are translating that, and they are saying, now people, they are changing the translation also in different words. People, they are doing addition. One guy, he wrote me, the one guy, he just translated that in different way in Marathi language, and that is the big sin, because like holy books, you know, Quran's word also, nobody has to change a single word, and here people, they are changing Baba's words, and that is the big sin. And I told the person, Baba's time, you know, people, they translated the Marathi prayer, they translated prayer in Hindi, but original prayer is in English. Baba's original words are in English. after that, Baba dropped his body. People, they translated in Punjabi, in Tamil, Malayalam, in different languages, and people, they are doing that, And we don't have right to say what is correct and what is not. One thing we can do, Baba's original language is English. We can recite the prayer in English, not in different languages. The problem will solve, because Baba's original language, English, nobody has right to change the English words, English version, because it is in English. Then we can accept the English one. Why to the translation and that? Then people, they will say, we don't know the English, but once we start reciting that prayer, and people, they are able to read that prayer also. And if they want to read the meaning after that, they can read in their languages, but recite the prayer in English, because Baba's original language is in English. He gave in English, God speak. Many people, they are translating in 100 languages, people, they translated. We don't know the language. How we can say, what is correct and what is not correct, incorrect. We don't have that right also. People, they are doing that work, everybody. That's why Baba's original God speak is better to read. Why to read in different languages, God speak? What is written in English, and Baba's original writing is in English, original writing. Only Baba has written the Huma's Ghazal is in the Farsi, Hindi, and Gujarati. That is different thing, But in original form, that is most accepted, because we feel happiness when we sing Baba's original ghazals, in Huma's songs. That is totally different. Like Baba's Dhuni song, Karu Tari Sifat Kyati Kalam Mate Nathi Takat, that is really totally, the gist is there, words are there, happiness is there, And if we, original form we sing, and then afterwards people can translate that, to the world. But original form we can sing Baba's prayer. And try to learn that. Try to learn that, and the original form, the happiness is different happiness. Baba's all Huma's Ghazal also totally in original form we can read. We can, and then afterwards we don't understand, then translation is there. That is secondary. Translation is secondary. But first, what Baba has composed, what Baba has written, that is really very good.
Bhauji, Mehernath, this one book that, let me just take my background off so I can show you.
Yeah.
Use virtual, none. Okay. This book of translations of Huma,
yeah.
Translation and introduction, Paul Smith.
Okay.
I did not get much. I mean, I don't want to criticize,
yeah.
But it's very difficult to receive Meher Baba's words or feeling or whatever from these. I couldn't do it. Have you seen this book?
No, I haven't seen. And
yeah.
That's why I said, what is correct or incorrect, we should not involve in that, people, they did nicely, they used their mind and heart in that, that is also good. But what I said, original, the Baba's, what it came through Baba, we can learn that, and then we don't understand that time, the translation is there. We can use the translation, translation is good. We can use to understand, proper way. But Baba's original, like Karu Tari Sifat Kyati Kalam Mate Nathi Takat, that Dhuni's song composed by Baba. If in original form, when you sing, that happiness becomes different, when you translation is there in English, that is also good, that is not bad, I can say good, people can use as a secondary, but the original form, we can do that. Baba Huma's Ghazal also, Baba's New Life Tarana, Suno Meher Baba ki Khamosh Wani, Se Meher Sabasi Ko Ki Kahani. When it is get translated into English, and when you sing, that much understanding never comes, But in the Hindi, Baba has written, the Urdu, Hindi is there, and that is the most important, to use that thing.
So
and when
my question,
just think, people, they become inspired in that, they become different world, that whole, what it comes, and people, they becomes, just emotional. It happens with that songs when original form we sing.
Mehernath, the reason I brought this up is because I am very interested in Meher Baba's poetry himself under Huma.
Yeah.
How to get that essence, how to approach what Baba wrote, what to do.
Yeah, people, they are doing that, writing, I think so. Some people, they are trying. What is the name of the guy who is doing that Huma's ghazal? Yeah. Paul Smith. He did.
I can't hear you, darling. You are muted.
Yeah, you come front.
Only I know just those about Paul Smith, those 2 books that you published. And Joanna says Ward Parks is working on them with people, Jean Goussef and other people in copyright publications in the trust. But we haven't seen any result yet.
Because when the perfect master and avatars, when they composed, only knowledge. But when people, they translate, that is also good. People, they use their mind and heart, everything they use, and they also want, people should understand, proper, the translation should be there. That is good, that's why what Farishte said, no criticize, and 100% that is the truth. No criticize, but original form, like I said, prayer in English we can recite, and that is the good thing, because it is directly from Meher Baba's words, and we are just repeating Baba's words. God speak, Baba's words are there, that is the perfect things, like Hafiz, the direct, it is composed by Hafiz, his words, only knowledge, nothing else but knowledge, and that is the perfect thing. Like Baba has given to Bhauji a lot of words, points, ghazals also Baba used to compose. Baba used to give the two couplets to the Bhauji, and then Bhauji used to compose, and that is the from through Baba, everything it came from Meher Baba, and our understanding it gets changed, through that, Other books are also good. People are trying their best, doing the good work, I never say that, just it is bad or that is also 100% good, but sometimes a different understanding it becomes, because we are not perfect, that is the difficulty. When perfect the master tells that is totally different. That is totally different.
I'd like to scholarship to come and sit in front of your office and have you translate the Huma ghazals for me, and then I
I will do. I will do. Direct original songs are really good, and many Huma songs are really perfect, very nice songs. It is in Urdu, Hindi, and Gujarati. 3 languages. Baba, all the Baba mixed everything, and that's why now people, mostly people, very few people, they speak the original form, their mother tongue, very proper way and pure. Everything English, Hindi, Marathi, Farsi, all the words are mixed in that, and mostly people, they don't know the original language. Everywhere it is happening. In India also, nobody speaks now original language, all mixed language like Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, all the different words are there. Mostly Hindi, Marathi, Urdu words are also there, Farsi words are also there, many English words are there, and people, they don't know in their original form, what is the word one can use, like table, chair, all these common words are there. Although all over people, they say the same things, and now it is in every language, That's why Baba also, what he did, the mixed language, That is the khichdi, Khichdi Baba made everything, like khichdi, That is the God he did in this, and that's why all people there, it is becoming oneness. Everybody is coming closer to the God. They are not just paying attention to their religions and casteisms and the nationality or creed, caste, dogmas. Everything will disappear, and then real oneness will come. People will never think about language and this and that. What Baba gave, that is our language. It will happen like that. And that is the spirituality, real spirituality. Robin is also there, yes? Robin left, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You're muted.
You are
muted.
Sorry, no, she was here for a minute, but she went back to her dissertation, so you missed her.
Okay,
Actually,
you
what
want
I'll
to
do is I'll
ask
call her
something?
right.
You want to ask something, then ask.
Mehernath, this is so much like sitting with your father. You are so much like him. My.
It happens, the sanskaras, impressions, through that, it happens 100%. That is true.
Come on.
Hi.
There you go.
Robin is here. Jonathan is here. Robin is here. That is really cool. Yeah. Baba said, one the ghazal really very nice. यहाँ तीर है, यहाँ सर है लेकिन शमशीर नहीं. Shamshir means sword. यहाँ सिर है, head is there, but there is no sword to cut the hair. यहाँ तीर है, यहाँ ईमान है लेकिन तीर नहीं. Honesty is here, but what we call bow and that arrow and bow is not there. Honesty is here. Baba said, यहाँ sir है लेकिन शमशीर नहीं. यहाँ head is there, but there is no sword is not there. यहाँ ईमान है लेकिन तीर नहीं है. The honesty is here, but arrow and bow is not here with me. आशिक को हर हालत में बेफिक्री है, दलगीर नहीं. The follower of God, is free from, he doesn't care about what will happen, good or bad. He is not in binding. He is not in binding. He is totally free. He never cares, what will happen next moment to him. And that is the ashik, means lover. And lover should be like that. He should not feel bad, or he should not worry about anything. What will happen? He will get food, or he will not get food, or something will happen to him next moment. That is the total freedom. आशिक को हर हालत में बेफिक्री है, दलगीर नहीं. और जो वाकिफ इस दरबार से, यहाँ देर है लेकिन अंधेर नहीं. Who knows my darbar? Baba said, just waiting list is there, but there is no darkness. One day, everybody will reach to me. That's why darkness is not there in my darbar. The delay is there. Waiting list is there. Delay is there, but no darkness. Yeah, very nicely Baba said in Huma's ghazal, यहाँ सिर है लेकिन शमशीर नहीं, यहाँ ईमान है लेकिन तीर नहीं. आशिक को हर हालत में बेफिक्री है, दलगीर नहीं. और जो वाकिफ इस दरबार से, यहाँ देर है लेकिन अंधेर है. Delay is there, but there is no darkness. You will never find darkness in his darbar. And that is Meher Baba's darbar, Meher Baba's darbar.
Wow.
We are in waiting list.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, we are in waiting list. Delay is there, but no darkness, Baba said. He gave promise to us, there is no darkness. And another Baba said like that, we are the slave of God, banda hu. We are the banda of God, the follower. Banda hu, gulam hu, slave of God, darban hu khuda ka. We are the watchman of his place, his the ashram. Banda hu, gulam hu, darban hu khuda ka. ये तन भी खुदा का, दिलो-जा भी खुदा का. This physical body also belongs to God, and this heart also belongs to God. Nothing belongs to us. And what belongs to us? Nothing. And what we are, banda hu, gulam hu, darban hu khuda ka, ye tan bhi khuda ka, ye diluza bhi khuda ka. These bodies also belong to him, and this heart, everything belongs to God. Then what belongs to us? Nothing. We are caretaker. Allah also, Quran also, they said we are only the caretaker. We never become, we should not become the owner, but all the time we become owner, then fighting. And this country belongs to me, that country property belongs to me, and then people, they fight with each other. But if we lead the life of caretaker, then when we die, then new caretaker appoints. God appoints new caretaker. But we feel, everything belongs to me, then selfishness comes, and then fighting. That's why all the time we should feel that, we are the caretaker, we are not the owner of anything. And if we don't become the owner, then no fighting. Nothing is there then. But when we become the owner of property, and this is my property, then people, they fight with each other. This country belongs to me, this religion belongs to me, because we feel that is my religion, that is my country, that is my people, that is my community, that is my wealth. And then people, they start fighting. That's why even Muhammad also said that is really the good thing, we are caretaker, and all the time we should become the caretaker. But ownership means dangerous. Ownership is very dangerous thing, Then big illusion. That's why Baba never want we should become the owner of anything. That's why Baba, when he created, he demolished everything. That is 100% true. Norman, Jai Baba.
It's 11 o'clock.
Jai Baba Mehernath. Jai Baba Mehernath.
That's why he
Hey,
demolished.
Mehernath?
Yes.
So you were saying Sarosh was the mayor and he was a big politician in Nagar, but my understanding was that Baba really dissuaded people from getting into politics. Can you say something a little bit about that?
No, that is there. It was his wish, his desire, and to come close to Baba. Baba fulfilled his desire also. Why? Otherwise, person has the countless desire, then it becomes difficult. Person gets stuck in the worldly life. That's why it becomes difficult to come close to the God. That's why, like a child, we give him a chocolate or something for study, and then child, he does that study. Like Baba used to do that, he used to fulfill the desires also of the people, and then they used to come closer and closer to Baba. When he involved in the politics, many times Baba was in Nasik, and then Baba called him, and he stopped coming to the Baba because he was involved in politics, and he said to Baba, I am too busy and it is impossible for me to attend you in Nasik. And Baba stopped calling him. Afterwards, Baba came here, and when Baba came here, then Sarosh used to come to Baba, and he used to sit near Baba, and Baba stopped just observing him. He used to ask any questions to Baba. Baba was not replying to him, and Baba used to reply to other Mandli member. And one day he started crying very loudly, and he said, Baba, why your behavior is like this with me? You don't look at my face, you don't ask anything to me. If I ask anything, you don't pay the attention. And Baba said, you hurt? He said, yes, I hurt through my heart also, and it is really unbearable feeling. And Baba said, remember that when I was in Nasik, you were totally involved in politics with people, and continuously I used to call you, come to the Nasik, and you said, no, I don't have the time, and you did not come, you stopped. That time my feeling also hurt, my heart also hurt. You gave me the lot of pain and lot of suffering. You never understood that time, but now I'm behaving same with you. Now see how you are feeling, and now you got hurt. And then he bowed down to Baba, And he said, apologized, Baba, I will never do such of the thing. Even I am involved in politics. Anything is very important, but whenever you call, I will come. And this is my promise. This is my. He did that after that. And that is the worldly things, and God wants to teach, you know, and He is to teach step by step. He is to teach. You know, we are very difficult people, you know. We don't want to learn, you know, we want to learn according to our mind. That's why God, He used to do such type of the thing, you know, and then people used to get understanding. They used to feel, yes, we are guilty. What we did with Baba, really that was wrong. And then they used to feel feeling that, and then they used to change themselves. Baba used to give chance to them, you know. And same thing with us also. We are also involved with the worldly life, you know. Step by step, Baba is taking us out from that, you know. From every difficult things, you know. We are involved. Baba is taking out from that, you know. Sometimes first we feel very bad. Baba, why he did like this, that, you know. But that is for our good. And afterwards we get that understanding, like Sarosh, you know. And this is Meher Baba's teaching with his monthly member. And we can adopt that policy all the time. And that is the politics, Baba's politics. Business, yeah, for business. Baba Meherji Karkaria, he was involved in business. He wanted to become very, very rich. And after that, he was staying with Baba, but Baba told, go to the Iran, do the business. And then he did that, you know. Then all the time, you know, his money, Baba was using for his work, for his spiritual work, and that is the business, you know. That is the business. How we'll understand that Baba's business, you know. Baba is to appoint different people, different way. Their desires also, Baba is to turn, and Baba is to use for his work. Baba is to use for his work that business, that mind, you know. And then people used to get different. They used to get turned. Because first we have a lot of ambitions, you know, and we want to become this, we want to become that. And people used to think, you know, that Naju Kotwal, she wanted to become the doctor, and Baba said, what you will do, become the doctor. She did not select it. And then afterwards Baba said, just become the nurse. And then she joined the nursing course, and she became the nurse, you know. Baba is to crush our desires, you know, in different way. Different way is to crush. When Meherji come first to the Baba, they were from very poor family, and his father, he came, and Meherji came. Baba asked him, you know, you are going to the college? He said yes. He was in second year of science, and Baba said, what you will do, you know, to go doing the degree course? Don't do that. Just then he said, what should I do? Baba said, join me and stay in Meherabad with me. And mother, father, they got upset. They said, no, Baba is very intelligent. He gets really the highest mark in college, and he's very brilliant student, and he will become something great. And Baba asked Meherji and his parents, you know, if he fail in the exam, then he will come to me. And three of them, they started laughing like everything, you know. And they said he will never get fail. He is very brilliant, and it is impossible thing, you know. He will never get fail. And Baba said, if he get fail, then promise me he will join me. And Meherji promised, and just they started laughing at Baba. It will never happen. And when the result came, he got fail in exam, 3 subjects. And then he thought this is Meher Baba's wish, and then he joined Meher Baba. This is the Baba's work, you know. That's why even we are brilliant or intelligent and very smart, doesn't work before God. Doesn't work before God, you know. That's why Baba wanted to bring people, and different way he brought people close to him. A different way people's mind was there, their sanskaras was there, and Baba used to change that sanskaras time to time, step by step, you know. Mahatma Gandhi also Baba wanted, he should come, but he should stay with Meher Baba. Many times Baba said, but he said, no, I'm involved in politics. After that, I will come. And that non-violence, struggle he started. Baba said, don't do that, because he's taking the impression of the world. Sanskaras, he did not listen. Then afterwards, his death, Baba told, because of that impression, sanskaras, he has to take 3 life. And after 3 life, he will become the perfect master. But 3 life, he has to suffer like anything. Because what sanskaras impression he collected from the non-struggle violence, it was not non-struggle violence, but a lot of struggle started, and many people, they died in that, and that sanskaras he collected. That's why most of the thing, when we feel pity on people, sympathy, kindness, that is harmful for us. Because we collect the sanskaras of that people. When we feed people, we give them some food, something, we also takes that sanskaras. The gain is to that person, but our is big loss. That's why when we sympathize people, our kindness is there, bichara, we say, poor guy, we should help him. That sanskaras also we collect from that guy, That's why Baba said, whatever we want to give in the name of Meher Baba. This is Meher Baba is giving. Our name should not come. Our position should not come. This is from Meher Baba. This is the help from Meher Baba. Everything should come from Meher Baba. Only Meher Baba. And that responsibility goes to the Meher Baba. And that sanskaras never comes to us. But social workers, they help people. Why? They like their name, fame, publicity, and then they do that, and then what they collect the sanskaras of the everywhere. That is the garbage collector, That's why Baba said, no kind, no sympathy on anybody. Needy person is there, the Baba is there and helping Meher Baba, and who is helping? Meher Baba is helping, and to whom we are helping? We are helping to Meher Baba. Then there will be no our name, no publicity, nothing is there, That's why sanskaras goes to Meher Baba, and Meher Baba has capable to clean the sanskaras. We are not capable, but people, they collect that, and they become then the very great master. They become the leader. They become the saint, so-called saint, and this, and then the government priest, they issues them certificate, sainthood, thishood, thathood. Who has right to give sainthood to anybody else? Only God has right. All these Saint Francis or Khaja Moinuddin Chishti or Jnaneshwar or the just Hafiz, when they became the perfect master, nobody gave them certificate, award or degree, But human beings, they are doing today, they are giving the certificate to each other. Sainthood. How the person will become saint, that is the original form, that is through, it comes through God. God never made a Garge Maharaj the saint. He was the original form, that is the God's work, not the human being's work. Nobody gave him the certificate to become the saint, Sai Baba. Nobody gave him the certificate to become the perfect master. But all these priests, mullahs, the fathers, they do the business of sainthood. And then they issue the certificates like a university, education institute, and they feel happy. That is the wrong work, wrong work of human being. We don't know who is saint or who is not. We don't know the must also, who is must, who is God intoxicated, who is peer, who is wali. We don't know anything, And what right we have to say anything? Baba told us about the must, wali, peer. Baba gave us the understanding. That's why we have a little bit understanding, outer understanding. Yes, what is the must, what is the wali, what is the peer. But outer people, they don't know anything. Worldly, who reads the books, holy books, everybody, they think he is the master, he is the saint, he is the Hafiz. How the person becomes the Hafiz? Hafiz is totally different. To read only the Ramayana or Mahabharata or Gita, people, they become Pandit. father, and that, that is really a business, a different type of business. We never gain anything from them than through them. That's why nobody has right to give any certificate, no issue of any degree. There is no degree course for the spirituality, for reality. Nothing is there, But people, they feel that, Yeah, somebody is there. Yeah. Jai Baba. Jai Baba. Yeah, he can sing that,
Just unmute yourself. Fred, is that you? Mind, stupid mind. Just unmute. Press your little microphone so we can hear you. Can you unmute? Fred, there's a little microphone with a line. If you press it, then we can hear you. Can you click on it? You are still silent.
Touch the bottom of the screen. The mic may not show. Touch the bottom of the screen.
It's okay. He'll get somebody to help him and he'll come back, I'm sure.
I just tapped it. Can you hear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why Baba wants us to lead the simple life, simplicity, never become master, become the student, and learn whole life. And student is good, So the students, they like to learn more and more and more. Never become master or guru. To become guru means very difficult, And Baba was not allowing many. Baba's time also, they became the gurus. Baba used to send them for his work, and they used to go to the different places, and people used to bow down them, and they used to accept the garland, and they used to feel very, very happy. And then when they used to come back to Meherabad, somebody used to tell Baba, this guy, he did this, and this guy. Then Baba used to tell, don't do that. And one guy did not listen. And then Baba said, you will become the leprosy patient, and he became the leprosy patient. He got the leprosy. That's why, now, he's there.
Fred, just touch the bottom of your screen, Fred, and sing Mind, Stupid Mind. Can you touch the bottom of your screen so we can hear you?
He is not hearing that.
Or click.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Now you can sing that, mind.
Now mind, he always want to crow. Work so fast while the heart works slow. Baba says that mind must go. So we sing Manonash Calypso. And the tune go, mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now mind just loves duality. Tells me God is illusory. Mind, you are my enemy. You just want me to want me. Mind, who do you think you are? You make what's near seem oh so far. Wait till I get you to Ahmednagar. We'll fix you with the avatar. Mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now, mind, you're such a pesky creature. Sometimes you're just too hard to feature. First you're a beggar, and then a preacher. And now you even want to be a spiritual teacher. Oh my mind, I've known you all so long. I'll send you back where you belong. Everything you do comes out wrong. So let us sing the chorus of the song. Mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now mind, he thinks he's so cool. He thinks he really makes the rules. Mind, don't know you're just a fool. Oh my mind, you're such a tool. Mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Now mind, have you ever heard of Haya? Haya is the Sufi term for modesty. Oh no, you're just too full of Maya, burning like a forest fire, all along with desire. Mind you think you're in the driver's seat? Think you're something that can't be beat? Remind me of a parakeet. All day long go, tweet, tweet, tweet. Mind, stupid mind. Why don't you go away and leave me behind? Mind, why don't you let me be so I can find reality? Jai
Baba.
Really good.
Yeah, Bhauji had me sing that once at LAX airport when he's departing in the departure lounge, and the TSA security came running over. Is there anything wrong? Is this some kind of an Arab coup? I go, no.
Oh, Fred, people were there.
How many people were there?
People were there in the airport with Bhauji. Fred? Oh.
Yeah, that was at LAX in 2009 or 2010.
How many
We were there at 6:30 in the morning.
6:30.
And then Jeff McGuire was nice enough to go up to the TSA officer and say, don't mind him. He's a little bit that way. You know, he's a little off.
You know, never asked the question, who wrote this song and poem?
That's a Sufi, Henry Mindlin. Sufism, reoriented. Hank Mindlin, Mindlin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's actually called reincarnation. Sometimes, reincarnation song.
Reincarnation rag.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the Manonash Calypso. It's the Manonash Calypso. He has another song, the Reincarnation Blues. But yeah, this one is Manonash Calypso.
Fred, this might not be something to share, but I'll share it anyway. As you were singing, I had this image of one day when you leave this physical life, you'll go out singing that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, one time when I was having hip surgery about 10 years ago, this friend of mine, who's a very spiritual guy, he's not a Baba lover, but he said, why don't you sing that song that you sing to the doctors just before they start cutting you up? So I started singing it. The doctor says, look at this man. He's going to go under anesthesia and he's singing this song. Anyway.
Wonderful.
If the mind is not there, then life will become really good.
Yeah.
Without mind, life is good. Yeah. That is the best life, you know.
I had an uncle who wound up in ICU because he'd had a major heart attack. They thought he was doing well. He's still in ICU. The doctors are there. And he starts singing Wunderbar because he loved opera. I don't even know if it's an opera. But anyway, he's singing Wunderbar, major heart attack, and dies right there.
Oh, that's great.
He died happily.
You like to sing? Somebody likes to sing?
And don't forget, Alaba, when he was undergoing heart surgery, kept saying, Baba, 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 Baba. And the surgeon told him, be quiet. And he died.
Right.
Wow.
And he didn't, right? He kept going, right, Shiva?
Yeah, he kept going. Yeah. Until the very end, literally.
Alaba, before his operation surgery, myself and Paul Kumar, we went to meet him in the hospital. Gil Aurado and that Mehernath, both they were there. And what happened? Gil, he said to Alaba, just, tomorrow is your operation. Baba will protect you. Don't worry about anything. And Alaba, he got very upset. And he said to the Gil, immediately, you leave from here. I don't want your service. And don't come here. Why? Because you think I get scared of the surgery. Even in this moment also, if I die, I'm happy. I don't care about my life and death, And you are teaching me about my the life and don't worry, you are telling me I don't want, just go outside. And he said to me, see, now what should I do? I said, just go for 5 minutes outside and then come. He will be cool, just calm down. And he left. Then Paul Comer was there. He said to the Paul Comer also, you also go now, because you heard all these things, you know, and I also don't want to meet you. Go there. And even this moment also, if I die, you know, I am happy. I will not say just, you know, Baba, just protect me and cure me. And you are talking, you are telling me such type of the thing, you know. And next day then he died. Yeah. He died next day. Yeah. Jai Baba.
And another great story when he was in the he was in Inlocks in Cordown Park.
Yeah, Inlocks Hospital.
It was founded by Sadhu Goswami, and it was an all-veg hospital. And I don't know, can't remember who said it would be really great if you got some meat and protein. And in every room there was a big picture of Sadhu Vaswani. And Alaba said, no, I can't have non-veg food. Sadhu Vaswani will find out and he'll be very upset. And Bhau said, oh, no problem. Just put a sheet over the painting and he won't know.
Yeah, Sadhu Vaswani. Baba said he was nice person, a great person. But in spirituality, he was not that much progressive, you know. He was not progressive soul. He was nice person. He was helping people, working for everybody. But he was good person. Good person. When he invited Baba in Saint Mira High School, Baba visited there in Saint Mira High School. And what happened, they, Baba gave the darshan, they took the film of that time, and still they have that film, and every year on Sadhu Vaswani's birthday, they show that film. They are doing that, you know, every year. Sadhu Vaswani's birthday, they are showing that film, you know. Baba used to like him, Sadhu Vaswani, but Baba said a really good soul, you know, but not just spiritually progressive.
Bhauji said the crowd became so big that they came and they threw Kumar, the police came and threw Kumar like a pumpkin.
Like a pumpkin, yeah. That was in Saint Mira High School. Saint Mira High School. Then afterwards, his brother, I think, or some relatives became the saint on his place, Dada Vaswani. He also died, no? Yeah, they were doing really good work, you know, good work, helping people, social work. Nice work they were doing. But Meherba was working. Yes. Yeah.
When do you think we can come to India again as pilgrims?
Now we also don't know, you know, myself also don't know what will happen in next moment. Now many they are saying, you know, it will take 2 years. Then we also don't know, you know, when the change will come. Unknown. Everything is unknown.
Okay.
That's why now just where we recite, we can pray Baba, take his name, remember him. And I think so just Baba said one lady, when she came to Baba, she was in queue, Baba hugged her, and then again she went back into the queue, and second darshan, third darshan, then Baba got very upset, and Baba asked her, you know, why you are doing such type of the thing, you know, other people are there, and again you are coming in the queue. She said, because the thirst is there, you know, and I am very, very thirsty. That's why I want your darshan again and again. But my thirst still is there. And Baba said, why it is there, you know, because when you come, you did not come with open heart, but one big lid you kept on your heart. That's why it is difficult to enter my love into your heart, you know. That's why one comes, you know, then they can open that lid. Then only in entire life, one hug is sufficient. entire life only one hug is sufficient, and that is true. And we can try for that, you know. And yeah, and we can try for that. And Baba wants that, you know. That's why everything is closed. No flight, no international flight, no buses, no train, you know. And whole world is just locked down. Why Baba did that, you know? Because Baba wants, you know, to enter into the heart. And we can open our heart, no lead, without a lead, Baba will enter. Baba's love will enter inside. And wherever we sit, we'll get happiness, you know.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one Sharsi said, "Ishq mein didaye shishaye paimana bana, ishq mein didaye shishaye paimana bana, aur jahan jhum ke baithe wahi maikana bana." When wherever we sit and we become intoxicated in God's name, His words, that is the tavern place. It becomes tavern place, you know. And ishq mein didaye means eyes. Didaye shishaye paimana bana. The eyes becomes the glass, and then God, He gives the wine in that, you know. Ishq mein, in love, didaye shishaye paimana bana, aur jahan jhum ke baithe wahi maikana bana. Wherever we sit and just we become intoxicated in God, that is the tavern place, you know. That is the tavern place. We have to make that, you know. We have to become anywhere, wherever in the world we are there, you know. Baba is with us. Is very close to us, you know. Old time Baba lovers, they traveled everywhere, you know. They visited many time Baba's Samadhi, Meherazad, Meherabad. They came in contact of the Mindlin, everything, you know. And they became intoxicated, you know. For now, people, they like to come, that is different, but I think so, even there is no need. There is no need, you know. Because everybody, they become intoxicated who came in contact of Mindlin. Many times they came to Meherabad, they stayed. That is sufficient. That is sufficient. If time permits, everything permits, no difficulty, then just people can come. But if the problem is there, difficulties are there, then it is better not to come. But everything is smooth, nice, happiness is there, and simply say, simple way we can come. But now, what Baba wants to give, He has given us. Our Ser was there in the Samadhi, and everybody they received who came there, they collected their Ser, you know. Everybody they collected there, you know. That's why now only happiness, follow Him. What's His words, what is His message, we can follow that. And when everything will be clear, then try to come. Try to come. Otherwise, make tavern shop there. Wherever you are, stay. That will become the tavern shop, you know. Yeah. Tavern shop is everywhere, you know. Wherever we are there, Baba is with us, you know. Then don't worry, be happy.
Yeah, but there's
yeah,
such a charm in India and such a charm in Ahmednagar and such a charm in Meherabad and Meherazad. It's just human to desire that. I know exactly what you're saying, but maybe that time has come and gone, and maybe this is the time for the tavern to open for the whole world and the masses to come, and our time is finished. Our time is done. Yeah.
Now newcomers, new birds will come to Baba, and they will need Baba more than us, because Baba is within us now. That's why we do not have to run anywhere now.
Oh, you're making big tavern online with Zoom. My goodness, tavern everybody. Yeah.
You know, one Shari said really very nicely, you know. I like to quote that, you know, all the time. Us rukhe purnur ka जब जलवा नजर आया, न काबा नजर आया, न कलीसा नजर आया. उस रुखे पुरनूर का, when we see the beauty of that God, then what happened? Just we have forgotten the Kaaba and Kalisa. Everything is, because everything is disappeared. When his face is appeared before us, his beauty is appeared. उस रुखे पुरनूर का जब जलवा नजर आया, न काबा नजर आया, न कलीसा नजर आया. Everything gets disappeared, and that is the truth. That's why now his beauty is there with us. He is with us. Then why to run? The newcomers, they will come, they will run, they will go here and there. They will come to Samadhi. They will stay at Meherabad. But just our period, Baba has given the gift of love to us. Now newcomers can come, they can collect, they can accept, and the world will change. World will change. Now after this change, people, they will come close to Baba, and it will happen everywhere. It will happen like that. Many people now, they are calling me, and just they are asking different questions. Because curiosity started, to the people about God, about spirituality. They are feeling, what Baba said, the world is illusion, world is this. And many, they are saying, what Baba said, it is happening. It is happening. And that is true. And people will come closer and closer to Baba. The world will come closer and closer, because his work started, his manifestation is there. And through that, the world is coming. He's doing his perfect work, Nagir will come close to Baba. No problem for us. We'll take birth in Baba family, more closer than to Baba. Then why to worry?
Wait, I thought you told me not to come and take birth. I'm confused.
No, because the sanskaras, the birth and death is there in illusory life, but when we'll hold 100% Baba's Daman, everything will get changed. Then there will be no birth, no death, But we don't know when that day will come. We don't know,
It's better not to know.
Yeah.
Then the divine is sweeter.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's why one day, that day will also come, and then everything will get changed. Then we'll merge into the God and become God. No problem then, no difficulties. Then we'll see the illusion is in illusion form, truth is in truth form, And we'll feel that how foolish we were, running after illusory life, Everybody will feel that, when they will merge into the Baba. And this is the process. Baba is doing his work, perfect work, That's why we should not use our mind for that, what is happening, because that is happening, not through us.
Stupid man.
Yeah. Now, Farista, you like to sing some ghazal, and then it will over our program.
I don't sing, about Mehernath. Yeah, I was going to read one of Baba's messages to Norina. May I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. It's very much like what you said earlier about the philosophers and doctrinaires. Ye doctrinaires and philosophers of the world, do not stifle your hearts with dry and high-sounding theories. Your loftiest theories are not worth one moment of divine love. Leave your hair-splitting theories to take care of themselves. Free yourself from the unending disputes about trifles. All things appear in the right perspective in the final understanding of realization. When reflected in the intellect, the indivisible wholeness of truth gets broken into many aspects or facets. Attachment to one aspect makes you blind to other aspects. Far beyond the creeds of the world is the simple perception of the real. Be no more distracted by words, phrases, and slogans. Collect yourself. In the stillness of mind, there is unfathomable understanding. Jai Baba.
Yes, we'll do prayer, beloved God. All of us will do the prayer and then it is over. Okay? Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. God, help us all to love you more and more and more and more and still you from worthy of me and help us all to hold fast to Baba's thumb and the Meher
Meher Baba ki jai.
Avatar Meher
Baba ki jai.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba Mehernath.
Coming Sunday now. Jai Baba,
Jai Baba. Jai Baba Mehernath and everyone.
Jai Baba.
Team.
Jai Baba. Jai Baba.
Till next week.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
What a beautiful.
Hey, Joanna.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jai Baba. Jai Baba to Raj.
Thank you.
Baba ki jai, Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Baba ki jai.